Yo, yo, yo. Let's go, go, go. Yo, Dre.
What's up?
Episode 9. Episode 9. Very first time ever, as if we've done this forever. Like I got something to talk about here. We got a fucking sponsor.
Oh, nice.
Dude.
I know the feeling.
This fucking
We know
shit's
the feeling.
deep to me, man. This dude's, I'm fucking so excited he did this. So Ryan Rally Trucking, shout out to you. He's our first sponsor. Dude, he's trucker. He moves, you name it. Anything from a golf cart to a lawnmower to a goddamn dozer.
Nice.
Like, dude moves anything.
He's your guy,
Freight,
huh?
right now, he's headed to Washington. He's everywhere, dude. This guy's no joke. You guys got to look up his Instagram. It's R Rally Trucking. I think we can probably drop a thing.
Yeah,
for him.
we'll put it right here.
Yeah, dude. Like, shout out Ryan, man. Thanks for your sponsorship. He's our first sponsor and a big one, and I'm super
No,
thankful.
like that's a huge milestone. Like, congratulations.
Thank you,
man.
thank you. No shit, thank you, man.
Yeah.
To all you fucking guys, we're gonna get to that. But yeah, dude, his things like they just get it done, man. They just get it. Those guys get it. He's a very small company, but he is a fucking beast when it comes to trucking. Look his trucks up; they're gorgeous.
Nice.
Old shit. He does it old school. He don't do the new semi with all the fucking shit you plug in. They're dope old shit. Cool
Nice.
old tractors.
Real Americans, dude.
Like old Pete's, dude.
Yeah.
They're just slammed out and shit. They look dope. So Ryan Rally, shout out, bro. Thanks, man, for your sponsorship. We appreciate you.
Hell yeah.
Yo, with that being said, episode 9.
Nice.
Hell yeah, man.
Nueve.
I'm not gonna. This is a man.
It's funny how he has
Yeah.
who is half Mexican.
He's always here with me though, so I just
He doesn't know shit. He
You're
doesn't
my
know
guy.
Spanish whatsoever.
Nueve, see?
I have to count it out.
I know more Spanish than Dre knows. I grew up in Syracuse.
Can I have just a tickle more up? I'm
Yeah,
sorry,
of course.
Dre.
Of
Hey,
course.
this is your podcast,
I'm so
man.
fucking deaf, man.
You're good.
I take my hearing aids out for this.
You're good.
So yo, episode 9.
But are you Def Leppard or Deftones?
I'm deaf Junebug.
Wow, that was fast. You've been thinking about that one, haven't you?
Nice, dude, that was
Junior
cool.
Junebug.
Yeah.
Bicho. Call it Bicho, Simo.
Oh, bug.
You know what bugs?
Episode 9. These are the guys that got me started. I got to introduce you before we keep going because everybody's going to fucking lose it. These guys are the guys right here. It's on my shirt. It's on my
yeah.
shirt.
Yeah, thank you very much,
Thank
sir.
you so much.
I appreciate the support.
Dude, check this shit out, G.
Yeah. Aha, look at those kicks.
This kid
Blacked
comes-
out
comes-
chucks. Not easy to find.
The other side of the Beehive. They're all up in here.
Thanks for having us, man.
Thanks, dude. I was gonna throw a joke, but I couldn't
You can
figure it
throw
out.
jokes.
I just couldn't figure it out. I'm like,
So, just a quick backstory quickly on these fools is this is how I got started. This is how I got started. I only have a few episodes. We're getting some pretty good attention. We're pretty excited. It's going big.
you guys are killing it though.
But the reason I'm doing it is because of you guys. And that is there's just no two ways around that. When I came on your guys' show, never been so excited in my life to do something like that. And he asked me, long, weird story, because you were my tattoo
Right,
client. We
right.
grew up together, went to school together, all
Yep.
this shit.
Yeah.
You're that old?
Dude,
This guy, listen, hold on.
He might be
First
older
of
than me.
all, time out. I gotta start from saying something. This guy, every time he can, he's gonna step on somebody for being older.
He
A
does.
couple episodes ago, he called her old.
It's because
Yeah, you're old.
Holy shit, you a junior?
He's
You fucking
only
old,
8
man.
Years. You're already on your 30s, dude. You're already in the same boat.
Wait,
They're in their
how old are
40s.
you?
What are you
It
talking
doesn't
about?
matter. My wife.
I'm just turning 41, not till
By the way, this is Angel and Justin. If you guys are, if you guys are listening, if they're listening and don't know your fucking ugly
in case you get
faces,
confused, I'm Angel and that's Justin.
I would have thought it to be the other way around for sure.
Well, that's why we always say that.
Angel.
Dude,
right.
we're so stoked to be
Yeah,
here,
man.
man.
Thanks, guys.
We-
you guys
we're,
got me started. You guys didn't get me started. You inspired me to push because I was already going to do it. I've told you several times.
Yep.
And
Yep.
yet, episode 9. I mean,
Right, and that's
Killing it. Killing it.
dude. I took a lot from you guys. A lot. I did straight up. I inspired me to be in your studio. It'd be no different than me drawing something and you guys going
Yeah.
home and trying to draw something.
Right,
To me, it's
right.
that simple. So
Right.
I hope there's never ever anything weird. I'm very humbled to have you guys here, and thanks for
No,
helping.
it was our total honor, dude.
Yeah, man.
This establishment has helped our podcast out more than anything.
Bravo.
We have,
Yeah.
So
That opens me up to my little quotes. Influence is greater than authority. Ooh, shit.
Who said that?
Let us choose
Oh.
to be the leaders we wish to be, that we wished we had.
Nice.
Dope, right?
Yeah.
That's cool.
So yeah,
I like it.
influence is greater than authority. So that's all this. That's this right here. You guys influence me. You're not, that's a way bigger deal than being the boss and shaking your finger like you're fucking something. Nobody's special at anything,
Right.
man. And we all help each other out. I think that shit's dope. So
No, the fact that you did this off of what we had, and you built
Have-
this.
present tense.
We talk about it on our podcast all the time.
Yeah.
We want to build a pod community, right? So
Where do
the
I sign?
fact that you're already on it.
You're already on it. You just gotta use
Throw
that
the hashtag on there.
Can I have
pod
him?
community.
Can I have this guy with me too?
Oh, he's in
By the way,
We can let
community.
you borrow him. though.
Dre came from you guys as well.
Yeah.
Yes.
I stole everything from you guys.
Yeah. This used to be ours. And,
That hat, by the
taken
way,
care of
I want
this
that
stuff,
fucking hat. We are very grateful. I keep saying that. I'll interrupt you several times. I really am. You guys helped me out a lot. So thanks. So anyway,
No, you know what? I think Junior is one of the. Let me say that again. I think Junior is the only person that we have talked about from the get go. Is like that guy should have a podcast,
Right.
Because we have mentioned a few people, and nobody. It's even they're like, yeah, that sounds good, but they're not. They haven't done any work about it.
Right.
You on the other side. Ever since we had you on the podcast, him and I, even after we stopped recording, even after you're long gone, we talk about, man, that guy should have
Thank
his
you,
own
man.
podcast. So
Thank you.
now that you have it all done and everything, and you guys are killing. I mean, I see the numbers on
Thanks, bro.
YouTube.
I can't look at them. They fucked me up.
Another big milestone. 500 downloads.
Oh,
shit.
yeah.
Is that a good? That's good.
Congratulations,
On
man.
YouTube.
That's
I should have not posted that because that was like August 15th.
Oh, so over 500
Oh,
YouTube?
god damn it.
On YouTube.
on audio.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Nice.
And
Nice,
on
man.
YouTube, it's close to over 1,000 now, right? A collective of all the videos, over 1,000.
Check
Wow.
us out. YouTube, all your
If that
Spotify's,
doesn't-
all that shit.
If
Check us
that
out.
doesn't tell you,
And these
you
fools.
should have done this long time ago. I don't know what way.
Yeah.
So I'm telling you.
I
man.
say I use try in a funny way. I don't believe people try. You don't try to do shit or nothing happens.
Yeah.
So the idea and the push for it would be the try part. I've talked about it years ago.
Mm-hmm.
I used to love Jason Ellis. I still love Jason Ellis.
Yeah,
He's a
absolutely.
fucking monster
Yep.
on
serious.
yeah, satellite. Not he has a podcast too. But I was always inspired by him. I have a lot of his same just fucking there in your
Right.
face talk. Like there's no, I'm not gonna script it. I'm gonna fuck it up and I'm gonna be proud of it. Like,
Right.
Yeah.
so I always knew from a long time ago, listening to that dude, that I'm like, fuck, I would love to do that. And it was just years of just all the other stuff, doing stuff, and I wouldn't say afraid to do it ever, because I love being afraid of shit. I got a big thing to tell here in a minute. I'm not gay or nothing.
Oh, okay.
Oh fuck.
Which there's nothing wrong with that. Absolutely.
I think we're done.
So everybody, my bad. That when I went on your shows, when it just clicked then, but I wasn't really afraid, but it's almost when you like try something just a little bit before,
Right.
Maybe that's all it was. It just took a little, like did it. And I was like, I felt like a fucking rock star.
Right, you were.
No, I felt like it made me feel. I never felt like that when I went in there. I was like, not a rock star, but I was like, this is fuck. I was like nervous and shit, and excited. And it's not like it's crazy, but it fucks you up.
When you came the first time,
Yeah.
there was a couple moments, and we were still pretty new to this as well.
Fuck, it was
There was-
52 episodes in or some shit.
I don't even think it was that. I don't even think it was that. But
I thought it was more. But I don't
so
know.
there was a little bit of the conversation would stop, and we'd have to figure something out.
Yeah.
The second time you came in here or came in there, it was just like you'd been doing it before. I don't think your expectations were too high at that point.
Yeah.
You didn't get nervous, and you just absolutely killed it.
Thanks, man.
Yeah.
This shit's harder than people think. Some people are natural at it. To me, you three are incredibly natural at it. You guys,
Dre's good at it.
Yeah.
you're the best dude I've ever heard. Just the way you I don't know. And I talks like to people. I think very well, but
Right.
for some reason, there's a thing to this. I don't get it, but there's a little bit of enough of a thing.
Right.
Well, you got to keep in mind that
you
this
just-
is only 9 episodes,
Right.
Yeah,
right? You
that's
got to
true.
you got to get
Yeah.
comfortable with this shit,
Trying.
right?
I'm
There's
just
a
too
lot
driven. I fucking
for,
hate it.
for those of you that don't know, there's a lot that goes into before we hit record, right? Like we had to set up
Man.
everything,
Dude,
right? And so
that's why
there's a lot before.
We're
So-
nothing, in my opinion, without really good. You are this. I say it every time. You're the sum of the 12 closest people in your life. You are that. That equals you. So when I'm doing this, those 12 people, whatever that means, there's
Right.
different combos, right? This is you guys are part of that thing, man. You guys help me out. You still do. You still come on the show. You guys support the shit out of us. We do the same.
Yeah.
Reciprocity. But having somebody like this that you guys introduced me to flipped my fucking world upside down. Because I had a guy before that did his best for us. It didn't work out. Shit didn't happen. You and me had an
People
episode.
don't know. There's an episode with me and you.
There was fucking 7 of them that we never got released.
that never came out, huh?
That I could. He's more than willing to do it and all that, but this is not real. We'll just do it over.
It's good.
And
It's
much
good.
love to him. He knows who he is. I appreciate all that. Anytime anybody helps me at all, I don't even care, man. I don't need anything from you. Your love in that time was plenty. Like when you guys do your thing with us, I love all that. But when you helped us, Dre, I can't talk about it enough, man. You run this thing, and I'm very thankful for that.
Thank you.
You guys are all fucking crazy. Everybody's trying to steal you, I know right now.
Yeah.
You fuckers, slow down. Slow the fuck down. I need this cat. No, thank you. You're nothing without your help, man. And I was going to do this shit alone. You helped me, remember?
Yeah, we
In the
sat in the
basement?
iPad. We
He was
got it
like,
to go.
let's try to do that. Yeah, we did. You did.
And you're just like, I just forgot everything you just showed me.
fucking-
That's not me.
This technology stuff,
I'm going to go build a tank outside, though.
I respect it, but it's
let me ask you something, and I can see a little bit of me and you to do like everybody knows that at home my wife is, I always say it, my wife is my legal guardian.
sure.
Like she's the one that pays the bills. She's the one that, like I go and I say, hey,
Sweetheart.
can we do this?
You get him a beer.
You're awesome.
Like I
Sorry.
no, it's okay. Like I go, for example, when I go to the doctor, I go with my wife because my wife does the paperwork.
Totally.
But when it comes to this, you don't think that like maybe writing it down will help you
Writing what down?
the process?
Oh, totally.
Because he helps me. Like in my phone, I have
Like a
how to
layout
set
of
up.
a show? Is that what you mean?
Yeah, like all this.
Oh, yeah. It totally would.
Because in my phone I have like the way we used to set up like our old set,
Right.
our old equipment, and now I have my setup for this.
Right.
So I'm not that kind of a guy that's like, oh, I'm just gonna tell it to me once and then I got it.
Right.
I have to write it down.
Right.
Whatever information he gives me, he's like, let me write that down.
whole thing's full of notes.
And nobody could read that shit.
At the end of the day,
I know it's bad. You can't read it. I could write fuck Angel, fuck Justin,
like, oh, can I get
fuck
that tattoo?
Dre.
It's a
You guys would
hieroglyphic.
be like,
Thank you.
Oh, thank you.
it's what time for those guys? Is that?
at the end of the day, we could have the greatest conversation ever in the world, right? In all of history. But if it doesn't get to this and put to that, it doesn't matter because nobody heard it.
And this shit's forever, bro.
Right.
You can always
So-
go back.
Well, it
So-
does, right? To us, it
Right,
does,
yeah,
right?
Yeah, it does to us.
But locking that into people-
to involving everybody else. And so this is where I get is we winged it. We winged it, like read out what was on the internet.
Right.
We didn't know shit about anything. We spent some money. We sat down. We got in my house. We started recording. Were they rough? Absolutely.
Totally.
I can't even listen to the first probably 15 or 20 episodes we have because it's almost cringeworthy to me. But this guy comes along, and we've said this a million times on our podcast. We've learned more from him than anybody out there. And we've had podcasters on our podcast. We've
Professional
had
radio people.
Yeah. I mean,
That know this shit.
we're not, but we learned so much from Dre. So where you're like, none of this is without him. It's totally true because if he doesn't do this,
I think that just comes down to people just seeing what others can be,
right?
and not honing in and being like, oh, they're stepping into my lane, right?
Right.
I'm not gonna help them, right? It's like, no, the more the merrier for me personally,
Right.
The more, and I tweeted this earlier today. It's like the most selfish thing is to be selfless,
Yeah.
right?
Nailed it.
There's something about that, like I feel joy. And when you guys hit your milestones, right? When he hits his milestones, you guys are hitting milestones I haven't even hit yet, right? And so it's like, it's a beautiful thing to see because it's like, man, they're doing it.
Right.
They're doing it. Now they just need to stay consistent.
We're all doing it.
Yeah.
It's
We're all
dope. It's
doing
dope to stay, because I tried this with the tattoo community. It's cool to stay. I keep hitting the table. Sorry. Cool with your people.
Like a tap unity.
Call it competition. Call it whatever the fuck you want. Is there competition? I don't think that's a word. I think that's what we make it in our hearts. But when you have other people that do what you do, trying to make a living doing what you do, and you're both trying to do it, I get that.
Right.
But I see the opposite side of that coin 100%, and everybody only grows from being selfless. And being selfish is helping everybody the fuck around you. That's selfish. Like I'm gonna help everybody that I can. The next person that wants a shot at it can't take him. You're not taking Dre. Fuck off. Or this show stops. No, but I'll answer any questions you have. So will they.
Yeah.
No, but
We can write this down
so
and
cool.
you can see what this is.
When people, I think you can come at that in so many angles and be
Right.
like vindictive about it. You can be open about it, wide open, vulnerable about it. I think there's so many ways to go about it. It's not what we say, it's how we say it too.
Right.
So it's like, fuck you, Justin, or fuck
Yeah.
you, Justin.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter what you're
I say
saying.
that all the
It's
time.
all in context, bro. if you're,
Especially when he's not around.
so that's how I see it, man. That's how I see this competition bullshit.
Right.
There is none. I don't
No.
see it that way.
No, that's
So
the
thank you.
That's the reason.
Big thank you.
That's the reason why we started our pod community. It's just mainly the thing is, hey, if you have a giveaway, for example, or if you're, I mean, I don't know, something you're working on or you're trying to announce to people, you just come down to the studio and then we'll talk about it. And the coolest thing about it is, like, at this point we're not, because we know each other.
Yep.
So it's not a interview.
Right.
It's like the last time he came over to us to do the show, it was like, hey, what's up? And we asked him a couple questions.
Yep.
And then for the rest of that, it's just we're
2
literally
hours of just
bullshitting.
bullshitting
That's
and
the best.
busting
We're homies.
ass.
You know what I
right?
mean? So
the
that's
best.
what.
And it was
Interviews are fucking tough,
the
bro.
best.
It was a good. It was one
Everybody's
of, it was prob-
uncomfortable.
top 3 for sure.
Yeah.
It's a good time, man. And what do? We plug what Highline got going on. What Let's
Exactly.
Go got
So
going
what is
on.
that?
Exactly.
All that does is bring 5-tuple the fucking awareness to whatever you're trying to do. And,
Yeah.
dude, everybody's together. I told a badass thing yesterday, and then I won't do no more of my weird quotey shit. That nailed one of my clients, Ryan.
Ooh,
by
that's
the way,
gross.
the kid that
Pause.
the kid that got my trucking thing. Couldn't fuck with me. It's my show today, goddamn.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Sorry about that.
Remember that thing about him being gay?
Oh yeah.
It could be. I don't know. I mean, Timberlake's got a tick in it too.
Oh, my God.
But like, I see this. I didn't even draw it for him. I just explained it to him. And when I say things that hit other people, I remember them forever, man. It hits me hard. So I just told him. I can't remember how it even got brought up, but it's like this competition thing and this division thing of, I don't give a fuck what it is, color, if it's race shit, if it's churchy, whatever all this garbage is. It's always a division.
The fence that's in the middle.
Doesn't matter what it is, right? So I explain it. This is how I see it: is this beautiful goddamn river's flowing on down the thing, and all of a sudden this one tree sprouts up to be this weed to tree thing. It grows big, and an island starts surrounding it, and it's building all this bullshit, and the river has to divide and go around this thing. The only thing that gains is the fucking island, the tree in the middle. It's got water on both sides, man. It don't care a shit about all the problems going on both sides of it. We hate you because we divide. All it is because we've all divided some weird how. This is coming around, I promise.
No.
But this badass tree in the middle is gaining 360 degrees of more than it ever had because it's got both sides, like our government, like our weird shit. If you have enemies, that's all that shit is, man. So like, he just like, dude, that is gnarly. So when that hits somebody like that, I like to share shit like that. Like that makes sense. That's all that little, all of our politics and all of our, any kind of division is like
See,
that.
my
And
mind.
the only guy that's winning is the guy in the middle.
That in my mind says it's just feeding off of both. Just feeding off.
Yeah, it has
the-
water on both sides.
The hate and all the
Yeah.
fucking. Yeah.
It's fed it both ways. It doesn't matter. We're struggling with that. They struggle with us, but the center's loving it. Both sides, it doubles it. Right. So yeah, fuck all this dividing and all this hating and shit. That's what I was kind of getting at with this podcast thing was. I don't see life that way. I see it quite the opposite way. I don't believe in dividing a single thing. Like,
Right.
I really haven't experienced any hate or adversity with podcasting.
We have.
I mean, you guys
put
have.
it on. You put it on. Remember when we did the show with you? The first.
Oh
yours-
yeah, it's
your
because
show?
that guy didn't want to help you guys out,
Yeah.
and that guy is supposed to be a leader in this, right? Anytime you have somebody that's doing it, right? Even right now, Junior 9 episodes in is a leader, right? Is a leader of this shit. And if somebody came to Junior and was like, "Hey man, like I really like what you're doing. How can I get involved?" Right? The expectation is that Junior would take the time to be like, "Hey, look, this is what I did. I got inspired. I found the right people, and
exactly
I made
what
this."
you guys did to me.
Exactly, right? And it's the same thing. Like if I'm sure people's reached out to you about how they can start their own this guy, right? So it's like we gotta feed off of each other, and once you realize that it's not a you versus me,
Right.
versus, man, we have what, 1.3 in Utah
Right.
million people.
Right.
Salt Lake City, I think we have close to 300,000. Just 1% of that, right, is a lot of people. I don't know, man. There's something to
Right.
that about not worrying about what the next man's doing. If you want to help somebody, help them and get them going and let them run.
Influence is greater than authority.
Boom.
There's no different thing than like everybody gains from it, man.
Right.
So the tattooing community is quite the opposite. I got to keep a little tattooey in here, so hopefully my tattooers dig it. But it's all good if they don't. It's fine. Because I'm quite the black sheep in that family. I'm the black sheep in every family. It's just like doing the thing just opposite of everybody. Everybody says COVID this or this or that. I stand back. And it's not that I disbelieve at all. I like whatever everybody says. I love. I want to hear it. And
Yeah.
I'd rather disagree with you and have you change my mind than the other. So
Right.
just I've lost what the fuck I was even saying. God damn it. Sorry.
I just realized your ring is a wrench. That's awesome.
Yeah,
Did you make that?
No, my brother did.
That's dope.
He's a mechanic, bro.
That's the one thing I'm really like insecure about not knowing cars because like my girls ride will like
you
break
should
down.
Be, you have a penis between your legs, so yeah, you should be damned ashamed.
So do you guys
Yeah, but
picture?
it's a sedan, so
No, so you were talking about the tattoo community,
Oh,
the
the
competition.
divide.
Yeah,
There we go. Thank you.
Yeah.
It was the opposite.
I was in deep.
I like the deep. I'm the deep guy, man. It's just how I am. But I like it deep.
going back to that gay.
Thanks, Angel. Fucker. I can't even say a fucking thing around this guy. You can't. It's going there.
Does he say it here all the time?
What?
This guy.
No, he's talking about me.
No, the pause.
No, he doesn't.
He's rough.
I know. Work on him though.
This motherfucker's good time.
I'm smooth. What are you talking about?
But the tattoo world's 100% the opposite.
Well, it's all competition.
Yeah.
You cannot. So is podcasting.
But
I think-
it depends who you come across with because we have that experience.
Right.
But I've tried to
But-
work with the tattoo community and see. It's just funny to me that the rules aren't the same everywhere. Like
Right.
it just depends on what you're doing, right?
Right.
Why couldn't all tattooers homie up and be tight and make this big thing like me and Jared's talked about and making
Right.
I'm a big union guy. I support unions. I'm not Democrat. I'm not nothing, but I'm very much union because it's fed me my whole life and it's been good to me. In line work, it's the only way to go. But like the other side of the world with like this tattoo thing is nobody knows anything. You don't tell anybody anything. When they ask is when you quite the oppositely tell them get fucked. This is how it works. So
Huh.
it's just crazy to me. I respect that though. I respect tradition. So maybe podcasting didn't even start out one way or another. I don't know that, but
Right.
or radio, anything like that. I thought it was pretty cutthroat shit, but maybe it is.
I think radio because you were fighting for viewership and that
Same-
sponsorship paid,
I guess
or you
podcast
didn't
is why I
work,
don't
or you
know.
didn't work.
Yeah.
20 years ago,
You can do this shit. Just
we
for
couldn't
fun.
do this,
Right.
right? 20 years ago, we couldn't do this.
Oh, it's weird.
It just didn't make sense money wise, right?
Yeah.
And we even had the internet, right? We've had it for that long, right?
Yeah.
But you couldn't
Yeah.
have done this without a multi-million-dollar setup with surgers. You can take a cell phone and do a fucking podcast.
Right.
8
That's true,
years
though.
ago, they laughed at me for
Right?
doing it.
It's already wide open to the world, and that's cool. I just think that I don't know. I'm just glad there is no weirdness to it. But a guy could feel that way. I guess you can feel that way with anything. But
No,
Yeah.
we're
Pumped you have your.
we're so proud.
well, I'm excited
So
that
proud,
you
dude.
guys helped me. So that's what all that bullshit 28-minute thing was. I'm happy to have the opportunity. You guys give me the push.
Makes us feel good.
And then this fucking dude
Yeah.
rolls in, and I'm like, oh god damn.
Although
should-
you haven't had like guests like us, right? Like as special and weird and
Like who?
and dirty as us.
Yeah, because
'Cause
we're pretty filthy. I
everybody-
mean, let's be
You are.
real.
You are. That's okay.
Everybody's here like, well, I made this and I conquered this. We're like, oh, dude, I took a shit the other day.
And that's the badass
What did Mark
thing.
Norman say? It had a sidecar. It was so fucking big.
There's so a fucking audience for everything.
Right.
Oh yeah.
And what's beautiful to me, what I think's cool is you guys are true to you.
Yeah.
If you try to do something like me, it's probably not going to work. If I try to do something like you, it ain't going to fucking work either.
Right.
We just
If you're true to you, it
Yeah.
just comes out. And I'm just the other way. Is all.
we just had a guy that started following the podcast, and the best thing for both of us is like when someone likes it, it's either Facebook or Instagram or whatever.
Yeah.
Grinder. we usually go.
I don't know what that is.
That's the gay app. I'll show you.
See,
A gay,
See, that's why
a
God
gay
damn it.
dating app. Anyway,
Sorry.
It's a gay hookup app.
gonna fuck this
and
all
not,
up.
not lesbians, gays.
but listen.
So follow us on the other side of the Beehive on Grindr.
Just don't forget to swipe right. That's not the one, but anyway. So when we go to that person's profile and we figured out that it's not one of his friends and not one of my friends, we get excited because it's somebody that came from nowhere.
Yep.
Of somebody told somebody,
Yep.
and then it got to that person, and now he got a hold of us and he sent us a message and says, "You guys are hilarious." We just recorded last week was our 80th episode.
Congratulations.
Yeah.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, man.
dope.
And he wrote us a message saying, "I'm on number 32. I'll catch up." So that guy started from number 1
Dope.
to where our episodes were
Dude, that's what I do when I
Shitty.
like a show.
Right.
shitty.
Right.
I go right back to
And
one.
he stuck to it.
And he's just, yeah, and it is slowly, but it's kind of cool.
That's the cool thing to watch, though.
I think they'll
Progression.
be able to see our evolution. You know how we,
Right.
how we grow
Right.
into
Right.
this business kind of thing. Because you haven't even been to our new setup.
No, well,
Have you seen it?
just without the table.
Yeah. So
I've just seen it on your thing.
Yeah,
I
so,
haven't been
so
there.
now we got pleather couches and the
dope.
avocados,
I've seen
like
it.
they call them. Yeah. So, but now it's literally just to chill.
Yeah. You've
Sit
created
down,
your
we
own
open
thing.
a beer, and then
Totally.
yeah. Made the environment our environment.
Justin does cocaine, and
I do
we just
cocaine.
roll.
Dope. Talk about Timberlake.
Yeah. Dream about Timberlake. Are you kidding me?
I just think.
no, you know what? I think my guy has changed.
Who is it?
Yeah.
I
that's what he was
totally
saying the other day.
think my guy has changed because I got
My
an
people,
eye.
my people don't know this though, so set it up.
Okay,
what
so
you do for
on the other side of the Beehive, we like to
They
get
may
in.
not, anyway.
Viewer discretion advised.
please.
We like to bring out the gay in everybody
Yes.
because we appreciate that.
Right.
If anybody's
Fuck
like,
me too.
"Oh man,
My
you
old tattoo artist is gay.
say this or say that," you don't like gays. I'm like, we're as gay as straight can be.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
on our podcast, we ask every
Wait,
guest.
is that right? What does that mean?
You good?
Sorry.
Hey, welcome to the club, bud.
I thought, okay, we're on the right track.
He's like, "Hey, having these guys here, does that make me gay?" Dre's like,
So you,
"No, you're good."
You guys find the
What's
gay.
our demographic going to be after this episode?
Oh, this fucker's gonna tank like a motherfucker. This fucker's gonna. People are sick of my fucking quotey bullshit. I'm sure of it.
We love it though. We love it.
thanks,
It's
man.
it's Junior
Yeah,
to me.
that's it. And you guys are you, and that's
So-
the real shit. I dig that.
We ask every guest that we have,
At the end of the show,
who is your man crush or who is
Yeah.
your woman crush?
that's what you did to me.
I for the longest time have had this Justin Timberlake.
You look.
I don't know
like him.
what it. Yeah,
His is
thank
the
you.
Rock.
You look like him as well. It's strange, right?
No, right, look, he's
You don't
drunk.
think so? I'm sorry.
Somebody said I look like Raven Simone.
That's so right.
I don't even know who the fuck that is.
The lesbian.
Yeah, she's from the Cosby Show, the little girl from the Cosby
Yeah.
Show.
That's a girl. Bro, you don't look like
That's
Drizzy. You
no,
fuck.
he does.
You cheat up. You're a good looking man. All you are.
Who's yours? I don't even remember yours.
The guy that I named?
Yeah.
Ryan or Reynolds.
Ryan Reynolds, right?
Ryan or Brian?
Yeah.
I was fucking-
Ryan
So-
Reynolds.
And you guys like, holy fuck.
Yeah, dude.
Do you
got
guys
a
know?
boner.
Do you guys know who
So you
Frank?
didn't finish it. At the end of every show, you like to ask everybody who the fuck's your gay crush.
Who's your gay crush? And,
And so-
again, mine's Justin Timberlake.
I blasted out Ryan Reynolds. Yeah,
Right.
that's what that was.
'Cause
I
I'm
knew.
a, I'm a
Regard-
Brad Pitt kind of gal.
Regardless what every guy says, every man
Yeah, for sure.
sees a man out there and they're like, "God damn, that dude's good looking."
Sure.
Right? Then
Goddamn
you
right.
may or may not suck his dick. I mean,
Depends.
depends.
When times are tough and you need sponsors at Highline Tattoo or Let's Go Podcast,
So you keep with the Ryans, isn't that his name?
yo, Ryan, hit me up, G. Ryan Rowley.
He's all,
Yeah, either way.
he's all. What did
Rally.
I just put my name
Almost.
to?
Rally's
Ryan
dying right now.
Ryan Reynolds.
Oh my god.
Ryan Rowley, he's dying right now. This fucking kid. You guys gotta
Well,
meet this
hopefully he starts
motherfucker.
following the other side of the
Yeah.
I'll get him on your guys' show.
Hell yeah.
Get him to get.
Yeah.
He's
There's a
dope.
truck driver. Hopefully he'll like us. We
He's
got
dope.
a lot of truck drivers that follow us.
Dude, this motherfucker. He's on the road as we speak.
How many truck drivers do you think get their dick sucked at a truck stop?
Every one of
Whoa,
them. That's the
shit.
whole reason. That's
Excuse
the
me? Have
benefits
you ever heard of
package.
lot lizard?
That's a real thing?
Oh yeah.
I always seen it on movies.
You know
think
how
so.
when you
I
start a
think so.
business or you start a new place of employment and they give you the benefit package paperwork, it's
Yeah.
like in a nice folder and shit. Well, this is a lot lizard fucking map is what truck drivers get when they start.
Didn't Sean
gold
started
stars
talking
and the
about
red
there's a show
dots
called
and
Lot
shit?
Lizard?
I don't know, but we
I
have
think
to
there's a
listen.
show called Lot Lizards, and it's all
shit.
about just girls that will meet you at
Anyway.
No, it's cool.
Coming
this
back.
cat, I was just saying, this cat, and I'm serious all the time, sorry. This fucking cat told me, though, straight up that he passes this out like crazy, our new show. So, like, that's all it is, man. I tell them about you guys. They are dying to hear this shit because they're on the road 2,900 hours a
Right.
day.
Oh, yeah.
They don't want to listen to the radio. It fucking checks in, checks out. So he loves this show, and he tells every motherfucking trucker out there about it. So he'll hit you guys up, too.
Sweet.
That's
Sweet.
how it, and then you get a whole bunch of viewers and shit. That's cool. I don't know, like you guys already have sponsors and shit, so you guys are on the big time. But we're just headed that way,
We're growing.
and it
We
feels
have
cool.
one.
It feels so cool.
Can you guys give us a from scratch?
Oh, dude, yeah.
Dude.
Can you, no, I'm saying, can you guys give us the from scratch?
Oh,
Yeah. Oh, we were gonna say the whole thing. I was like, "Hey, Justin, when's the last time you went out and had a good, fresh from scratch meal?" That's right, pasta, brioche,
dude, the
Ricotta.
ricotta, brioche buns, butter,
Ketchup.
The beer.
seasonal
Seasonal
beer.
beer.
Dude, I kid you not. We went to this place. Shout out to From Scratch, by the way. They're,
For real? That's your sponsor?
The first sponsor of the other side of the Beehive.
It's dope.
We sat down, and before we even ordered, there was a shit ton of food for us, and they got us a pizza. And when they took our orders, what
You
does
went to
Angel
their
go?
restaurant?
What,
Is that-
no, what does Angel do? He's like, "Can I have the pizza?" this thing was so good. I ordered another one.
So you guys went to the restaurant.
Oh, it's
it was
delicious.
so
dude.
good.
It's so fucking good.
Thanks, sweetheart. You can
So-
step in.
Anyway, so
Wanna
your
shout
new
out, bro?
your new crush.
Back
Justin.
to my new crush. Do you any of you guys know who Frank Grillo is?
Yeah.
Never
Oh
heard of him.
my god.
Pull that out.
We
Jim.
don't got it pulled
Oh,
up?
what?
Oh, we don't have Jamie today.
I don't have my phone on me.
I don't have a Jamie today.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
Jamie's
Jamie's sitting right next
Yeah,
to me.
you made Jamie sit in my.
I don't have a cell phone. Look it up on a cell phone. For real? Is he dope?
Yeah, these
You got your phone, dog. Check. I want to see this cat. Who is it? Actor?
yeah.
Singer?
You can't
Yeah.
take it from Justin.
Well, he's like an actor, but he's as professional as a boxer as you can get
What'd you say his name was?
without Frank Grillo.
See that shit, Drizzy.
Oh, look at that fucking beefcake.
Is he a fucking hunk?
Oh yeah.
Dude.
Yeah, he's on a Marvel movie.
yeah, he's in Captain
Yeah.
America.
Yeah.
He's
roided
bone.
the fuck out right there.
Have,
Look at his
have
neck.
you ever watched?
He's like, I'm like the fucking Hulk. Oh, look at that. Yeah, that 8-pack. I would definitely.
look at that.
I'm all over that.
Justin, is that a boner?
Careful. Now my old lady's in the room. We don't want to know who she
my bad,
likes.
my bad, my bad.
You guys can't talk about penises. Erica
Oh,
gets
show her.
uncomfortable.
Do you want to show them our...
She gets so uncomfortable.
Do you guys want to see our new stress star?
Just make you guys want to pee with the whole.
Look at my new stress star.
Hold on, what is it?
Right in that. So right behind you, that drawer, the top drawer.
Get it, Dre.
You're going to open that. You're going to see a...
Oh my god!
The one's a stress star. And look at our new addition. It's called the stress pecker.
Do I pull it out?
Yeah.
Well, you've already got your hands on
Kidding
it.
me? Oh, I have.
So
yo,
instead of a stress star,
Don't
we have
hold it.
now stress
I
pecker.
have the tit on my in my truck.
We look for titties. All we can find is wieners. Sorry, my kids love the show. Sorry, guys.
I could put a hole here, use it as a straw.
Yeah, instead of these, we got the stress packer. I try to give all that I can to my people.
You
Literally.
you mind if I borrow this and just put it in my pants?
You're more than
It's
welcome.
Sure, gonna help me out quite a bit, actually.
I just saw a picture of Frank
Walking
Grillo,
in-
so
So shout out to Fake Dick.
Do we just leave it on the table?
Well, it looks
you
dope.
should put it in the back.
It's a little
But
pink.
Have you ever watched Kingdom?
Yeah. The Ice
Frank-
Cube?
No, it's
Oh, no, that's Three Kings.
a Netflix.
No, I haven't.
It's an MMA show. It's by far the best, like, real MMA show as a reality show that you could watch. It's not a reality show, but
I feel like
I was made aware of something the other day that you are an MMA like psycho. I did not know that.
I'm like the encyclopedia.
I didn't know that, dude.
Yeah.
Joe Rogan calls him every day.
What's up,
Am I doing
Joey?
this wrong?
I've never been into sports, but I can tell you what, I remember. Do you remember movie buffs?
Yeah, oh yeah. We
Movie
used to
buffs?
sneak into the
Yeah.
little beaded thing.
and that's where you could get them from. So
What?
we
They
would
were in
have
there with the pornos?
a guy I grew up with, Andy Burris. We went to school with
Yeah,
him.
yeah. I know Andy.
His older brother used to go to movie buffs and rent us the UFCs. So I mean, I was fucking
How long
13,
has that shit been
13 years
around?
old
A long ass time now.
since
UFC?
well,
See, well, you should know. I got
it depends because Valley Tudo was way before UFC.
never even heard of it.
Yeah, Valley Tudo was in Brazil.
He's buffering right now. He's like,
That dude, I love that.
bringing,
I
he's
love.
bringing that file out.
I like that shit. I love knowledge. I love it.
Yeah, so
Passionate people. I love
it's been around for a while, but I mean, everybody's talking UFC because
Right,
that's
right.
the latest and
Mixed
greatest,
martial
so-
arts.
But MMA,
As a thing.
you know, I was a Pride guy. There's the old school fans have a division between Pride Fighting
gay parade,
Championship. That's pause. But Pride is where it was over in
Fucking
Japan.
angel.
Over in
Not you
Japan
bad.
where the rules were a lot different. You
Right.
could kick dudes when they were laying on the ground, right in the head. Soccer kick is what
So
they call it.
kickboxing with a little spin on it.
Everything.
Everything
The
goes.
best, all of the martial arts in the world into one to see who's the baddest motherfucker out there. And to me, I
Touche.
love it because there's teams that play sports and so has a bad day
Yep.
or so, and you know, you blame this guy or you blame that guy.
Still filed as a team, right?
When you go into a fight camp and you run a fight camp and then you step into the cage and you fight somebody, you have only yourself to blame for
It's
not
true.
performing 100%. And I love that. I love
dope.
that.
It's dope. Have you ever done any of that shit? I ain't fucking, I don't know.
Played around in jiu-jitsu for quite a few years.
Did you?
Not a striker. Look at me.
We got
Well, who
fucking,
was I going to hit?
we got homies on that. You guys have people, you've dealt with Eric, right?
Eric, yeah.
Big old motherfucker. Dude's a beast, bro.
He just got married last
Congratulations to
summer.
Eric
Yeah,
and Sammy
congratulations.
last weekend. Got married.
I know Trevor Bradshaw. So
Yeah.
I don't know if you guys know Trevor.
Yeah.
He's family friend
Yep.
of mine. Been a friend of ours for, I don't even know how long time.
Yeah.
But yeah, those dudes are dope. So yeah, that shit's crazy to me, man. I don't have the,
I know, yeah.
I have the things, but I don't have, I could get. I
Right.
should reword that.
Right.
Discipline's everything to me, but I'm kind of I just do things my kind of way. So I think I would maybe struggle with a little bit of the structure.
I'll just shoot him.
Let me ask you something. Do you have time to do something else?
Yeah, I just quit my job. Oh, backing up. I just quit my job.
We didn't want to say anything, so
Fucking forgot all about this. Listen here.
Wait, hold on.
we
This
usually
is
hit the button and it goes.
where is it problematic?
You can edit this, but fuck that company. Fuck them to death. I worked for that company. I hope they hear
The
it.
other side of the beehive does not necessarily.
That's totally cool. This is
Like, go ahead,
This is my, and it's to one man, and he knows. And if he hears this, I hope he knows who he is. I'm really let down with the way I was treated there, man.
You got done dirty there,
I
bud.
fucking give my life. I'm not trying to get all serious, but I am. I fucking give my life to that craft. I'm a journeyman lineman through and through. IBW tatted on my knuckles. Like I am a union guy, man.
Hey, but
But this
you're
company
still a union guy, though.
always will be.
It always will be.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter
But
because you
this
ran into it.
company fucking slammed me a good one, bro.
Okay, but going back to my question, let's just say you're still working.
Okay, sorry about
Would
that.
you have time
No.
for another hobby?
I would die. I would die. This is why I quit the power company.
Yeah.
I told them that. I'm like, look,
Your
Because
podcast?
I didn't
Guys,
realize-
you guys
I
are
didn't-
doing really well. Holy shit.
What did it say?
He's all, this is why I quit my job. I'm like, this
God
podcast?
damn.
not this. No,
God damn.
this
No
studio.
wonder why Rogan moved out of here.
Tattooer. I'm a tattooer.
No,
this is what I do. Tattooist. Artist.
I didn't know how busy you were until he started telling me when we were gonna do this.
Dude.
And I said, "Well, can we do it Saturday or Friday?" And he's like, "No." You know, like that's how busy you are. So that's why we're here on
I
a
hate-
Monday morning. This is 7:00 in the morning.
Drinking fucking beer, got dicks on the table. Fuck,
It's already a
man.
fucked up week.
We're all high as fuck, drunk. Jesus. No, dude, it's
Allegedly.
no.
Justin has a boner.
Justin always has a boner.
Always.
I usually flick it, but
I can do it for you.
we fucking. I give my life to that company, man. It's hard to work so hard for somebody for so long, and like you just said, people don't know the extent. Junior this, junior that. Like everybody thinks I think I have a perception of what people think of me, and that's like I say I do all these things. If you even know me at all and have been in my life for 2 seconds, I'm not fucking lying. I have the full-time job, the full-time fab thing, the full-time art, I have like 22 full-time jobs, and it's
Right.
not even a joke. I'm not
Right.
kidding.
Yeah.
The life coach, it just goes on and on and on and on. And I'm just like restless. I have to do shit. But that company I approached, I also worked 40 hours for them guys. 40, like give it all. And my 40, this is not a brag. This is very true. My 40 is most people's probably 70
Right.
or 80. I worked that hard for these people every day. Like they was, damn man, you got to get that much done. Relax a little bit. I'm like, man, I just like to work, right?
Right.
I'm trying to impress anybody. I got nothing to prove. I don't prove things to people.
It's just my work ethic.
I just do shit.
Right.
Influence is greater than authority. But I went into the boss, and he knows who he is. Get fucked, by the way.
Yeah, get fucked.
He fucking knows who he is. If he's, I hope he watches this, man. What a bitch.
With that,
This company completely fucked
They fucking got me good. So I give these
How come
people.
you don't sit over here?
Because they don't want to see my face right now.
She's so pissed, dude, about it. Because this turned into an insurance problem. Now we have no
Right,
insurance, and my
right.
child has surgery a day after. It doesn't matter. Right then, when my insurance ends,
Dude, insurance is a big deal.
they wouldn't
dude.
allow. It's very expensive. We're finding this out because so now I'm my own entrepreneur, my own business. Everything is Junior Highline. Whatever you guys are finding me out here, that's all I do now. Is my shit. I don't work no more. So, but I always had a full-time job, like you said, 40-hour week full-time job, as well as everything else you know that I do. You've been involved with this a lot. But I went in and asked the boss, fuck you, by the way, again. Cocksucker. I almost want to say his name.
Don't do that.
I won't. He's just a bitch, man. That company got me good. With all these good letters, I should bring in all the letters and read to you that all the customers wrote. Good letters. Beautiful fucking letters that customers are just sending in about this Junior guy that's so good to him and all this. I'm not bragging about nothing. These are just facts, man. I worked hard for these people. And I went into the boss simply, just to go to your question or your statement, was that he's like, yo, you're going to take your call. Every week you get a call. You have a lot of the linemen are going to be pissed about this, and I could give a fuck about it. It's broken. You don't manage people, you lead people, right? So I was being shoved into these things that I couldn't commit to simply because of what we're doing here, especially with the new podcast. But for my own thing, they don't care about your extracurricular shit. I get that. Your job doesn't either. If your podcast started getting in the way of what you guys do, they'd say, hey man, listen here, you know. But when I was already giving them a hard 40 hours, there's nothing they can really say I didn't believe. And I'm sure if I took it way to the top and tried, I could fuck them. Because I don't think you can't ask for more than that legally. We have an obligation.
Did they agree to that?
No, I agreed. So on their thing, they did nothing wrong, by the way.
Right.
This was just pride shit to me. It was man to man. This could have been handled differently.
Right.
But they don't want to work that way. They want to make an example of me to anybody that wants to do anything extra. Pretty much go fuck yourself. Like you can't.
Right.
If we call you out, you have to come out, and I respect that. I do as a journeyman lineman. Maybe I have some weird entitlement problems with it because I've done it for 25 years and I've given 89% of my life, every one of my kneecaps and shoulders and every joint in my body's destroyed from that craft, and I've given everything to it for almost 30 years. So I figured, I'm a younger guy, but I'm one of the older seniority people. Not seniority at that company, that's even deeper. Only been there 5 years is all it is, basically. But I've been a lineman in the craft for 25 years. So I just went in simply, and I'm just like, long story longer, sorry. I'm like, yo, is there anything I can do about this overtime thing? This call week we get every week, everybody has to go through this call week. And if you get called, you go, period.
Right.
And 4 of us do that, and none of the rest of the people have to come out. It's kind of an organized thing they have for their little shops, whatever. So I'm physically dying from doing all this, and I didn't take very many calls there. It's not that, but I told them I didn't want to. Like, man, can we make it a guarantee where I can, like, I'll just work in the warehouse. I'll let go of being a lineman if that's what I need to do, because I like the job, because it's right close to home, and I can do things here quicker and not drive clear to wherever, because we travel everywhere. And he says to me, this motherfucker says to me, I said, is there anything we can do about this at all? He said, there's absolutely nothing you can do about it. You're going to take your call, or you're going to get reprimanded and all these other things. I'm like, that's cool. I respect that, man. I'm probably going to have to resign then. I'm thinking, I'm going to go home tonight. I'll sleep on it, whatever. I went home, so pissed off. And he was cool. He let me go, he's checking out my Instagram, looking at my fucking metal art and shit, buttering me up. What a fucking needle dick. So I come home, and I told the old lady all about it, man. I'm like, we've been ready for this jump for a long time. You've felt it, being involved with this like you have been. And I've just been ready to bomb and just come do this full time, just jump into this being scared to death shit and doing my own business and no other income at all. That's guaranteed, $150 a year. That job is just hand it to you. You just show up. Them motherfuckers, they know who they are. Don't do anything. They don't work. We work very little. And you're just handed this cash, man. You just got to show up, and they'll pay you.
So you're saying there's
So
a
you hear
spot
that.
available, huh?
Motherfuckers, there's a lot of them available.
Gone.
And your system is extremely broken, and I hope you come after me for it. It's very broken because they get on this overtime thing. They ride this double time thing for days and days and days and days, just fucking the company blind. Management, I hope they hear this shit. They're fucking you blind. Double times. No, I'm almost done.
No, you're
Hey,
great,
this
brother.
is-
We love it.
But this is the biggest
Highline
thing.
Podcast, man.
This
You
is
go
the biggest
for
thing
it.
in my life because I give up
Yeah.
a huge salary. It's salary, pretty much a salary. $100,000, you just show up, you get $100,000. It's stupid. And
And benefits.
Benefits, 401. The benefits are shit. Your insurance blows. Insurance is horrible. Anyway, I simply had that job to be home. So I went in, told the dude that. He says, yo, you're going to get reprimanded. And it's fine because I didn't take the call that night. So I come home, went in the next morning. This motherfucker walks up to my door and says to me, are you quitting or am I firing you? I'll never forget it. I said, what the fuck did you just say to me, man? Like, I thought I was dreaming, bro.
Yeah.
Are you quitting or am I firing you? I'm like, you tell any man I know that has a set of balls at all, you're going to get slapped right in the fucking face. I couldn't believe it, man. It hurt my heart. And I was like, yo, man, that's for real. That's how we're going to do this. I said, I had no idea it was going to be like this. My exact words were, I wanted to put in my 2 weeks. I want to do this properly. I wanted to talk to the union hall, look at insurance, some of these things, what to do with my vacation, sick leave. And he's like, well, I'll just make it easier for you. You either quit or I'm firing you. And I'm like, man, motherfuck. So that kind of dedication to this craft, and that's what I got, man. So I didn't have to leave. I could have got reprimanded and all these other things and write up. But my pride in my heart was like, yo, this is it. It's time. So there was no negotiate. And I don't negotiate with people anyway.
No, you shouldn't have to.
I
Especially
won't
over
argue.
your fucking life.
I won't defend myself, I guess is what I'm saying.
No,
I think
got
if you're defensive, you're incorrect
Right.
in an argument. So if you want to tell me something, I'll just take it. I'm not going to argue with you. I'll agree that you think I'm whatever you think I am. Like the sculpture hand thing. So yeah, dude, I bounced. I come home and my lady's been really, really upset ever since. We're screwed on insurance now for the kid's surgery coming up. Just life. It's garbage. But I just the moral of that was I had a full-time job too. I no longer do. Couldn't be happier. Fuck you. For real. Don't edit that.
You probably
They can't do shit about it. I worked there and I was very, very horribly mistreated there. So
Can you imagine the power so?
And it's not the people there; it's the way that it is run, and it ultimately is people.
Right.
But the ideals of how that place operates really do blow my mind. It's extremely greedy driven. There's zero care for humans there. Right. This is all my experience, by the way. I ain't speaking for everybody, so hell with whatever anybody thinks. Like as a unit, like I'm talking about me, my experience there. Yeah, dude, it's dope. It's so weird to be treated that way. That really fucked me up, man.
I know it was kind of a bitter ending, right? But let me ask you this.
It was positive though. There's a lot. I love my job.
But let me ask you this, and be completely honest with me, okay? As much work as you put in there, 40 hours, but we're talking, and I know exactly what you mean. You work 10 times around what other people were doing, right?
Just naturally, though, not trying to prove shit.
The money aspect, and I understand the insurance because that is what it is. But take all that out. You're telling me you're not going to do better being you and doing what you do?
No.
Rather be tattooing or...
Nope, not saying that. I think it's quite the opposite. I will do over
tenfold,
that.
right?
Yes.
Tenfold, right?
Yep.
So now you're not linked to it. So shit happens for a reason.
Always.
We always say that, right?
Always.
Do you think maybe, especially if it was in the back of your mind, you're like, well, this is what I needed. And now it just...
Totally. Yeah, because I didn't there was no plan or anything. Yeah,
right.
It just...
Because in all reality...
It was all lined up anyhow.
You could have just done another 10, 15, 20 years there, right?
Yep.
And be like in the back of your mind, man, if I would have or if I would have.
Yep.
Well, the decision's made for you. Now it's time to make it fucking
make
it happen.
Totally. And I think I'm
bad on them. That sucks for them.
totally beyond the moon happy that it happened.
Right.
I would have done it years ago, but my wife, speaking the truth women do to us, we're fucked without them, I think.
Well, they're smarter than we are.
You were saying it earlier. Like, you got to have the help, bro. So mine's like, look, we need fucking insurance. And I bail, and I had no idea it was going to dump the way it did, where it's 2 days previous, whatever. It's right there. It ends right then. And he's going in for a pretty gnarly thing. But I don't see life that way. You can't plan life. We're just going to work through it, man. I don't know what else to do.
What can you do?
People with a lot less do a lot more.
Yeah.
So I know anybody in the world can figure it out. It's her and it's us. For sure. Horrible experience. It really, really fucked us up. So she's super on edge for the past forever with it. And it's just crazy to give that much to somebody and then get slapped right in the face like a
Well, she's part of the
fucking
team.
clown. Totally.
She is
You know
the
what I mean?
team.
She is
You know what I mean?
she's the
So
she runs all of
It
this.
affects you
And
or
then,
just as much, if not
but
more.
if I could
right?
have sucked up my pride
Did you want one?
just a little bit,
Huh?
You got 2 in there?
just enough
Yeah.
to be like, yeah, man, I'll play your games.
Savage.
Life ain't that way, man. It shouldn't be. You don't have to. You shouldn't have to do that. That's ridiculous. People need to be treated as people. I ain't special. I don't want to be special. I want to be treated worse than anybody, like I always have been, but able to still deal with my thing. And it was work through some issue, right? It was just a fuck you. There is no working through this. Black and white. Pick side. And I'm like,
Right.
fuck,
you
man.
You got backed into a corner. That's the shitty
totally,
part.
dude. And that's the words I
Because he
used.
basically,
Was, what happens when you do push a dog into the corner? Any kind of
Right.
one, you're gonna get bit, man.
Right.
Fuck you. I'm not gonna play these
Absolutely.
He didn't even get bit though. Like you could have really put your hands on him.
for sure. I was so fucking
That guy
upset,
got
man.
out, that guy got out easy.
For 40 hours.
Very
for
upset.
The same job. They pay
So-
contractors more. How does that
Contracting's the way to go anyway. So much love
hire inside?
to all the linemen in the world. All of them know it.
Just not Rocky Mountain Power.
The people that did this are management. They have nothing to do with union linemen. They're not even men.
Right.
Being a man is having compassion, and that's having humility and having respect. Straight up just respect for another man, no matter what the fuck goes down. Work is nothing. Men are everything. So when you talk to me like a man, we could have solved some shit like that. Like, you don't just tell somebody this is the black and white, this or this, motherfucker, pick one. Ultimatums don't work, man. That ain't a man. That's a bitch. That's a controlled management fucking clown.
That's a big.
So I'm sorry. I'm sorry I went all crazy about that, but I'm really passionate about treating people. Everything I do on this show is all, how it's geared. I love people, man. I like to connect with people, and it's the only way to get through life. So their little careers are short-lived the way they do that over there. So back to the lineman thing. Like, I'm a lineman. I'm proud. I love all my linemen. Union, non-union, I give a fuck who you are. Everybody's cool, but like this management thing's out of control.
All right.
These people, these managements need to calm the fuck down and learn leadership. I teach the class, by the way. If anybody wants a leadership thing,
Wouldn't
hit
that
me
be
up.
some shit if they hired you to come in and do the leadership?
Fuck
Yeah, be the leadership program.
I'm passionate.
Get your fucking insurance back though.
Yeah. Is all we
and
need
I
is
could
a
have done
collared shirt,
like several
some
things
slacks,
to get it back.
and just you to clap your hands a lot and go, yeah.
Just like that one poet once said, "Life is a highway. I want to ride it
All night long.
It's right.
I thought that meant
Hey.
something totally different.
Yeah. Hey, speaking of music, do you know your Drizzy over here? You know your
Drizzy.
number one J.
The number one J
Shit.
Rocka.
You know,
For real.
do you know he doesn't know who Disturb is?
No,
I know who
that's-
Disturb is. What are you talking about?
He doesn't know who Pantera is.
Pantera.
Now spit your water.
He doesn't know who Pantera is.
I
He
do
has
now.
no idea.
I do now.
He knows all the shitty rappers out there, the famous ones. He will tell you every single one
Shout
of
out
their names.
GMB.
But it's not. No, I'm saying like
I'm just kidding.
you know who I'm talking about.
That was
The
dope.
ones
Did you guys see that
ones
episode?
the ones that are famous already
dope.
that sing
I'm
trash.
just kidding.
Yo,
I'm just kidding.
who is the guy that you just did the reaction video for? Local artist, dreadlocks.
That dude was dope.
You've had him on your podcast before.
Oh, JP.
Yeah. Oh, JP. Yeah. I watched that video that he just put out.
Yeah.
He's pretty goddamn good, and I don't like rap.
Yeah.
I'm an old rap,
Yeah,
like
for real.
90s rap. That's my jive. That shit was pretty good.
You know why? It's because he's authentic, right? He's really spitting the things that he went through. He's your guys' age, right?
Right.
See,
That's all I
There
scream.
goes
That's
See,
all
there he goes
See,
again.
there he
He's
goes
like,
again.
you guys got,
Your
you
guys
almost
is-
got
We're
social
old.
security.
We're fucking
It's
old.
your
getting old.
age.
That's getting old.
Okay, I'm the old. Who's the oldest here?
You're the oldest.
Fuck you,
By just a
Justin.
couple of months.
That was Justin, whoever's
Oh.
listening.
She's
My
only-
lady's the
she's only
oldest.
25.
Fuck
How
y'all.
old are you?
Oh,
40,
you're not.
39. I'll be 40 in September.
Younger than all of
I'll be
Yeah,
40.
right. And you do. You do.
My wife is older than you. Though.
So you're 20.
Yeah.
My wife is 43 in October.
How old are you?
I'm 76.
Fuck, bro.
What do you? How old do you think I am? Hold
I've-
on.
To be straight up,
Straight up.
now tell me it's gonna
Tell
be
you
32.
32. Now you nailed it.
Are you fucking serious?
No.
Word.
38.
Fuck. Are you older than me?
I'm 39.
I'm
I won't
39
be-
too.
I won't be 40 until
September.
June. I was one of the young ones in our
September.
class.
I'm the old fuck sitting here then.
It's June, also Pride Month. See what I'm saying?
Hey,
bug.
hey, does everybody
Me
want to
too.
be shocked on this podcast right here? Does
Shocked.
everybody want to be shocked?
I don't know if it's
And all the
shockable.
listeners, right?
I'm a power line guy, so what?
So I grew up with Junior. We
shock
went to junior high and high school together. we
time
were
stamp, no
cor-
time stamp.
we were cordial
Yeah.
in our years. It was like, yeah, I need that guy. I know what's up. You know what I mean?
Junior introduced himself with a quote.
Yeah, right.
Thanks, Dre.
So
Fuck.
there was a
I'm
period
so fucked here.
of Junior where he wore button-up, long-sleeve flannel shirts
Yep.
and cowboy boots
Wranglers.
with Wranglers.
Yeah.
I've even seen this gentleman in a cowboy hat.
Whoa!
Yeah.
I didn't even hit the sound effects. That was
We need that one.
that was great.
To record that shit on the road.
There's all kinds of shit you don't
Last
know
time you
about me.
tried to do that, you did a little coffee. That was a good one.
Fucks me up.
Yeah.
Especially if I smoked before.
I've seen
Fuck.
Junior in a full-on. We're talking. What was that?
naked, though?
A couple of times. What was that? Urban Cowboy.
That's right.
That was Junior.
Totally. Totally. So I did, my ex-wife.
You had long hair then.
Shout out, you fucking
You
beast.
had the mullet, right?
No, fuck yeah.
Yes, I
It
had
wa-
a mullet.
It wasn't just a mullet though, dog. It was shaved on top. So the top was like shaved off with like a 1.
Yeah.
Or like this is now. Back long, underneath fucking long. Yeah, yeah.
He was
undercut.
rebel up
you
front.
around?
He
Do you
was
have
like
the photo?
party in the
Shit.
back.
Do you have the photo?
Fact check it. You already got a photo?
I was gonna say we could
You
pop
weren't
that up
around
right
for that,
here.
were ya?
I don't.
We need to
weren't
find a
around for
photo.
that?
I know people that have them.
No.
We're gonna find the photo, and if we find the
Mike
photo, we'll
Thomas
put it
has
up right
pictures.
here.
Mikey, you got pictures.
I ran into Junior
Email them to the wife.
at a Candlebox concert in 1990. How old were we when we were in 8th grade?
Candlebox.
17? Is that 17? 6, 7?
No, not even. Because we only had
In the what grade?
9th grade.
9th grade, you're 16. I was 16.
Yeah, 15. I was probably
15,
No,
16.
no, not even then.
So
it had to be
95.
14 because we were in
94.
metal shop
So it was
together.
With Drexler? With,
Yes, the old man.
Drex-
the
Drexter?
old man. I think that's what his name was. We ran into each other at a Candlebox concert.
Is Candlebox? I can ride my bike with no handlebars.
No.
Oh,
No.
my bad.
No.
You don't know
it's far behind.
Candlebox.
You left me. Oh, sorry.
Go ahead.
I
Go
won't
on.
sing.
Go on.
Oh, you.
That was it.
Oh.
That's how long I've known Junior. So it goes way
What
back.
kind of music do
95.
you like?
I like every single thing, dude.
Everything, huh?
Like, I got Frank Sinatra tattooed on me.
Yeah.
I got Johnny Cash tattooed on me.
But also fuck country. But go ahead.
Fuck a bunch of guys. Dude, I love every single music. The only one I struggle with, too bad, my daughter's going to kill me, is that the techno-y.
The K-pop kind of shit.
No, like whatever it's called, the like club music.
EDM. Yeah.
EDM. And I love my daughter to death. Her shit's dope. I respect everybody's grind. That shit frustrates me just a tick. Her shit's cool though. Let's shout her out. What's her thing? Crystal. What? Let's shout her thing out because I didn't mean to like. But yeah, my daughter actually she's taking some shit from you. She does some DJ, some whatever that's.
Oh, really?
shit is.
God, don't
Make,
have her
what you
take
do?
shit
I'm
from
not trying to
Dre,
down
yo.
it. I just don't know what it's called.
What, DJing?
Yeah, whatever. Where we seen you at the club there. Yeah.
Oh yeah, these guys showed up, man. They
Hey,
came
what-
over to the bar.
What are you guys doing this
But every
Saturday?
kind of music. I love every kind of
What are
music,
you guys doing this Saturday night?
especially jazz
I'm at the bar.
But like late.
and Crystal do.
Yeah, tattooing.
I'm at the bar.
We talked about
Bar
this
named
before
Sue.
we came.
That's true.
What are you doing?
I want to go see this band that.
Dude, we can go
just
out to see
do-
bands?
Just do a bunch of covers. Yeah, dude.
Dude, I'm covered. Fucking guy. Fuck,
Yo, this
we work
this
so
guy's.
much.
I'm not saying this name because they're not paying me, but I'm saying they're good.
Shout 'em out. Who is they?
all
Yeah,
they-
it's local
they're
guys.
Called, they're called Moose Knuckle,
Dude,
and they're fun. All they
Moose
do,
Knuckle.
yeah, and all they do is like
Moose
yo,
Blood's my favorite
They will,
band.
they will play Tool. They will play Limp Bizkit.
yo,
They
I
will
think there's more
play-
talent there than any other fucking thing. You can mimic shit like that. That is
They-
fucking
They
insane
play
to me.
System of a Down. Sorry, Jay. You know, but
You don't like him? Wake up, wake up.
Can't
God,
stand
push
that shit.
Is that what he said?
Can't stand that shit.
Yeah, he says, so check it out. Wake up, grab a bushel, put a little makeup, hide the skies and fade away the shake up. Why'd you leave the keys up on the table?
Yeah.
Here you go, create another fable.
You wanted to.
Fable, you wanted to.
well, at least you know this one.
Grab a bushel, put a little makeup.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hide the skies and fade away the shake
Yeah, see, I don't get that far in the song.
Yo,
I'm
hit
like,
me
nope.
up, system.
He's like,
Surge.
wake up, changes it.
Dude, Surge is a fucking monster, man. That dude's bad, motherfucker. So my daughter sings. Serena Siren 14 is her. Is that Instagram or is that Facebook? Instagram.
Instagram.
Well,
Nice.
her name's, I guess you say it Crystal, right? Crystal? CRY.
Is her last name Meth?
ZTL.
Crystal.
Crizzle?
I don't know how she says it.
Crizzle.
That's really cool though.
But her shit's dope. Check it out. She does
Who did this artwork? Was that
Jade.
I was gonna say it looks like
Jade?
Jade's work.
Jade fucking Lewis is one of the most talented artists on this planet.
I would agree.
Bro, like
She works with me, not for me ever. She works with me, and I'm very humbled to have her as an artist here.
you guys know
don't
her. She's been on the podcast.
I don't know. I was pulling in.
You guys
she was
never
pulling
met her.
out.
Fuck, I told her
I
to
was
stay.
like,
I told her to stay. She had to go, but
You know
that
what?
fucking chick is fucking crazy.
And she
so
has
is
the
Riley.
other side of the Beehive.
Riley Addison.
sticker.
oh, on her. Oh,
Shout
that's
out
on-
Riley
yeah.
too. Both my artists are fucking crazy, and they
Yeah.
love that little dick right there. Jade bought me
Well,
that.
so do I.
So check my daughter's shit out. Sorry, that's all I was saying.
Sweet.
Serena. So yeah, it's not that I hate that music. That's just the music I like the least.
Right.
Just because I don't club, dude. I think if you're in that shit, and if you're down there dancing like they do, that shit's dope. But
So if you were gonna build something, and you only had one album, one artist to listen to,
Oh, that's a great question.
I've always done
you
this.
to
I hate this.
create
I hate this.
either tattoo, build the amazing sculptures. I mean, fuck. I mean,
he's
but you had one artist to listen to.
No, please keep stalling.
No, who would it be?
so
Can't do it.
Taylor Swift.
Dude, I love Swizzy. Did you know that, right?
No.
Yeah,
Swizzy's
I
my
heard it on the
bitch.
podcast.
Yo, hit me up, Tay Tay. No, she's cool as fuck. I love her. I think she's fucking dope, man. I got more respect for anybody that grinds like
You're
that.
stalling horribly
I
bad.
know I'm trying, Justin. I'm sorry. I have too many favorite bands, so I have to separate it a little bit because I have to say
No, that's not fair.
Don't
That's
do
not
that.
the question I asked
But
you.
tattooing,
Fuck.
I've seen you tattoo like on the videos you guys have done, and it's always
yeah.
heavy, right? So
No.
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 It's always
Okay.
a mix. It's,
It's
different
always
every
different.
time I come in
okay,
here and
okay.
get tattoos.
I got you.
So we have a Sonos system. Shout out Sonos. Fucking hit me up. That'd be great. And they
Oh no.
So
the greatest sound there is. Monday. Fucking plug it up. I guess. But we have on shuffle. You ought to see our Sonos list, dude. It's like Pandora, basically.
Yeah.
But it goes from, I listen to everything from Tay Tay to Frank Sinatra is one of my favorite artists that ever has lived. Johnny Cash is probably my first favorite artist by himself. Big old Johnny Cash logo going right there. I think he's the dopest dude because he's totally against everything. So, bro, if it's
I
a
always wanted
band
that. I
or a
always-
single guy, I gotta go
No,
there.
no, I was just saying it doesn't matter if it's a band or a single
Come on,
guy.
dude.
Johnny Cash.
You think-
Johnny Cash.
That's all I wanted to know.
Sorry.
Yeah, Johnny Cash.
Sorry, Blink-182 is my
You?
favorite band though.
How about you?
Hit me up, Travis
Oh,
Barker.
fuck.
I would probably say Bob. I'd
Bob
probably
Marley?
Yeah, I'll go
That's
with
a
Bob.
good one. That's a good
Oh.
one. That's a good one. You?
Dude, he's got some dope ass quotes. Sorry.
He's all my own band.
Backstreet Boys for me. My own band. I don't know. What am I
Do you
doing?
play in a fucking band?
Used to. Long
Used
time
to.
ago.
Yeah.
A couple of them, right?
You drum.
I
You're the
played
drummer.
I
Yeah,
played
that's
in a
right.
shit ton of them. But
That's dope, man. That shit's crazy.
I wanted to buy that little statue you got
I'll make
there.
you one. I'll make you a better
But-
one.
I mean, I buy it, but I'm saying it's sold.
It's sold. Fucking. Look up our Highline
fuck.
Fab Shop shit. You'll see
Well,
it. I'll make you a better one.
What am I doing?
What's your
tell
band?
me,
Who's your
what's your
band?
band?
What am I doing?
You
He's
only
playing in
it
the
doesn't
band.
matter. Whatever you're doing in your life, you can only have that one.
See, that's what I tried to
band.
do. You can't do that because tattooing, painting.
No, that's why I'm asking you the hard
Motherfucker.
question.
What about
There's
you,
always a different.
smart ass?
There's
You know
always
everything.
a different run. I'm asking him.
Honestly,
Who is it?
sorry, Justin. It's probably System of a Down because of the upbeat.
Dude, they're dope.
Because of the upbeat.
System's cool. Jay,
Don't
you
be,
hate
don't be
System?
sorry.
System's
No,
dope.
he hates him.
I don't hate him.
I like
It's just
or-
not my.
I could throw Metallica there and just be like, but you know what's funny?
They're
though?
gods, bro.
But you know what?
They're not even in. They're
Here's the funny
gods.
thing. You want to know how I enjoy music, like that kind of music? If I'm driving and Toxicity comes on the radio, I'm playing the song. It's gonna sound weird. I'm playing the song with my teeth,
Oh yeah, I do.
and
that all the
I
time.
know
Oh, yeah.
every single beat.
Just like tapping your toe.
Metallica, I can play you an album song, and I can play you that song live.
And so can my dentist. He says.
Oh
yeah, for your teeth.
Jesus Christ!
You too fast. Fuck, that's fast, dude.
Slayer today, huh?
Have you been playing Avenged
Motherfucker.
Sevenfold?
You're one of the wittiest people I've ever met. This fucker's fat. Like I have to think about shit. I hate that,
I'm not very smart,
That was
but
dope.
every once in a while something will pop in there.
dude. Drums. I'm
Yeah.
infatuated with him. My kid is named Landon Travis
Yeah.
Hammond, named after Travis Barker's kid, Travis. So I'm infatuated
His
with drums.
single too, right, guys?
That's my all-time hero musician.
Yeah, okay.
Johnny Cash, Travis Barker's best drummer alive, in my opinion. I've heard all of them that I know. Yeah, the Who, all that. But Travis Barker.
Have you heard
is a fucking
the?
beast.
I don't. Do you listen? To,
You didn't
Okay,
answer
two
the
questions.
question.
Two questions. Yeah, who's your band? System.
I rock with System. I rock with Avenged Sevenfold.
Oh, they're dope too.
Yeah.
Dope.
We never
But
got
what,
yours though.
what was you doing though? What was you doing? You was finishing that up with something. Drummer. You had a drummer thing you were doing. Gonzo. Shit.
Oh,
No, we'll
I'm
come
sorry.
back.
I
No,
I was
fuck
really
you.
curious.
Turn
about
his
his
mic
What about
off.
you?
answer.
What about you?
Turn
Wait,
Justin's
wait,
mic
I
on.
know you. Incubus.
That would probably be
Bette Midler.
No, that would probably fall second on my list,
LaToya
like he
Jackson.
says.
You
For
are the
me-
wind beneath
for
my
me-
wings.
Social destruction.
Shania, you said?
The Deftones.
Oh, it's gonna. Okay, that's dope. That's dope.
That's my
Shout
shit
out
right
Chino.
there.
He's a bad motherfucker.
That's my shit right there.
Because
They're
Limp
dope,
Bizkit
dude.
said it once. This war can make you just sick to your stomach, so I put on my headphones, listen to the Deftones. See?
Deftones are fucking staple in everybody's life.
That's some.
How about you?
Hey, have you heard the new one? Came
No.
out 2 days ago.
I have not. Is it dope?
This is Deftones, dude. And
Dude,
how
he's a
they
fucking beast,
how
bro.
they progressed over the years. Everybody's like, oh, they're soft now. It's just
Fuck off,
It's
man.
my life right now. and
Don't
it's just-
hate. You
I love
fucking
it.
hate creating that shit's stupid as fuck. It doesn't matter what somebody's
You
doing.
know what my wife says?
The more
And-
crazy
and
they
every
are, the
time she
cooler it
says,
is.
I want to punch her, but I guess that's frowned upon. She says that every Metallica song sounds the same.
No, it's wrong.
And see, that's perception.
It's
How
just
can you
their
fuck
style.
with perception?
It's just
right?
their style.
You can't change somebody's perception.
Nobody sounds like Metallica.
Nobody sounds like Metallica.
So
yeah.
No.
their style is
Hetfield's a
well, they all
beast.
sound the same if you don't know all of the
Yeah.
songs.
Yeah.
So I mean, I guess if you listen to what's on the radio, you go, yeah, it all sounds the same.
You follow them. You follow them through. Every album is fucking master.
Just like that, they progressed
even
over the years.
Unforgiven and all
Maybe
this,
not go that
the
far.
weird shit. Cut off our hair, all that. But it doesn't matter. They sell out every fucking thing they ever go on.
But
Queen's another one that I would do.
Queen's
Yeah.
good shit,
Yeah,
man.
Freddie's
That
dope.
is good shit.
Freddie's dope.
Yeah,
I think I
that's
missed
really
my
good shit.
calling in life with. I should have been a musician, dude. I could learn all from all you guys because you play the fucking guitar. you
Yeah,
penis.
guitar and bass.
What do you play shit?
So I started
He
off
plays
playing.
the skin pipe really well.
I'm not gonna do it.
Drums, guitar.
Saxophone. I drummed like really young, alto sax.
Fuck, I envy that
Shit,
shit.
we should play. We should.
Yeah,
do, we
yeah,
should
yeah.
Do,
Welcome
What's
back
that
to the
one?
other side of the Beehive. You can have glasses on and everything. And every,
instead of a room
no,
shot, we go.
no, we'll say
Cobra
one
coming out?
sentence. Welcome back to the other side of the Beehive. Then I want another.
It's dope. You can take that to be your snake coming up out the bag.
Yeah.
And then turntables.
That's
Which-
probably the most technical part of the whole thing is that shit.
This.
Mixing that shit up, man.
That
shit,
that thing
that
right
blows
there.
me away how you both.
Another
I know you do all that shit with. You guys are crazy, man.
another thing we learned from Dre.
That's cool.
We was like, yeah, look at our setup. We were all proud of it. And Dre's
Right.
like, well,
I was doing that when I was a little girl. He said.
The whole thing.
funniest
No,
thing-
the whole thing is that I was like, you guys. I have all the. I looked at Angel's fucking notepad, and he was like, I have to do this, and I have to do this, and I have to do this. I was like, bro, just get this, and you can just push record.
Yeah.
And that's it.
that thing
The road.
changed
What
the
up, the
game
road?
right there. And the funny part is anybody can go to a music store and buy that for relatively cheap. And the sound, I don't care what anybody says. You can have shitty mics or whatever. That thing fucking is the game
Yo,
changer.
They're cool.
The first videos that we ever did, they were all by phone.
Yeah, dude. That's.
That was
See, here's the other
crazy.
part of that
In
goofy
fact,
thing.
The little clips that we do for our Instagram, it used to be him telling a story, and then I will put my phone and
See,
shoot
that's
him saying
that's
the
dope.
story.
That's progression.
And I was like 58, 59, and then stop.
Look at
So
the
I could put
work
the
in that,
full
though.
clip there.
It's beautiful,
And,
though,
and
the
now,
work that takes.
Now I get, because of this kind of thing, I get to go home and then I cut. I mean, you've seen the clip. I mean, I don't know.
Yeah,
Have you seen the
right.
clips?
I don't even want to know how you guys do that.
Oh, you should,
it
man.
freaks me the
You
fuck
should
out.
follow us on Instagram.
No, I do. All your clip, the funny shit.
No,
is that
he's
the one?
just
Is
talking-
the clip that we put
that
on
what I was telling
Instagram.
you I love so much?
Yep.
Yeah. I talked about that
Yeah.
specifically. I think that shit's fucking hot. You did all that?
Yeah,
That's dope.
I usually pull them out and cut them, and
That shit's cool. So that's you guys. That stuff, that technical stuff, is amazing to me. I don't know how you guys do it. I really don't.
but once you get it, it's not that hard.
Yeah, it's
It's
not
just
hard.
time consuming.
Nothing about this is hard. If somebody's out there, they're listening or they're watching us.
Yeah,
Nothing about what we're doing is difficult. You just got to put in the work.
yeah.
That's
it's
all it
time
comes down to.
consuming.
So what I was going to before though, your progression. So
Right.
this is where I'm in a stupid different boat that I don't even know how much I love. I've already started on the top. Yeah, it's really hard to go up from there, Dre.
From
Not
me,
necessarily.
Well, I started so fucking with so much,
Oh.
and I almost love to hate that. I hate that.
You started in the way
I
that
started
we
with
wish
Dre,
we wish we would have
recording,
been
and
able to
producing it, and doing your whatever that's called. I don't know
because
the words for
there's
that.
a road that we traveled where we told each other every time, God, man, I wish we had a guy
Yeah.
that we could fucking do all of this shit. So,
And
to
we
say
reached
that,
out.
Yeah,
right.
They just told us to fuck
so,
off.
so to say that you were like, well, I started here. A lot of you did it right. You did your research,
Because of you guys.
right?
That's what's one of my next thing was.
But you
This
had
is no
the help
different
that
than.
we didn't have. That's what we're.
That's the same thing with my
Right.
tattooers. It's the exact same thing. You're the me in the music because they come in, or the podcast thing. They come in 11 years of my. I was gonna slap you. Sorry. I thought you were 11 years of my like serious blood, sweat, and every tear I got, man. As far as money and everything I have is in this building, and they come in, Jade Lewis, you son of a bitch.
Yeah.
And it's just like I've talked about it all the time. How humbled I am to have those people around me. They're better than me.
Yeah.
She can easily make more than me doing it. In 1.5 years, she is the sought after tattooer in the state of Utah. Do you think that don't fuck with me? You're crazy, right? Like it's so beautiful, and it's like, damn, it's hard
Yeah.
to. So that's all the same thing. Like I seen you guys, and I just went right to the top because I seen where you were at, and I'm like, I'm gonna start right there.
Right.
But now the next guy ahead of me is gonna be even above me. So I guess it's just progression. But
Right.
I think it's more cool is all I'm getting at longer and longer
back
is watching it from absolute fucking shit.
Now
That's
that-
my favorite.
Now that you say that about how we showed him our equipment when we were having our first equipment and we went to do his show, went to do his podcast, you and I were like,
You guys told me about it.
yo, and then he pulled this, which was the first time we seen it, and then he started asking us questions about our show, and then he pulled a clip from our audio and he played it, and you're listening to it.
He's
you're
like,
yo, him and I were
"Holy
like,
fuck, dude.
holy
We just walked
shit.
into Warner
Game
Brothers.
changer.
Was this the right across the hallway thing you were talking about? Was he
Right across the
from
hall.
your
no,
hallway?
No,
Oh, that's a radio.
close.
station.
Yeah, it's a radio
Oh,
station over there.
okay. You were telling me
So
about a studio. I thought that was him.
He started following the podcast because of Bad Boy Brian, one of his basically his best friend, right?
Right.
So he heard about it from them and then started liking our stuff. And back in the day when Angel and me would get 7 likes, we were like, oh, look, who is this guy? You know, a little bit of research. And he just kept following and following. And then he threw out a message and said, hey, if you guys ever need anything,
Yeah.
you know, let me
See
know.
how dope is that?
And that opened the floodgates right there. That was the
And
start
for
of
without
him
even
to not
knowing
be
us.
scared and be like,
Without even knowing us,
fuck
he,
this
he
guy.
let me
He's-
borrow
nah, he's-
equipment.
Everyone wants to help. That's cool.
No.
And then we
love
became
this guy.
way better.
And then
I'm
you
just kidding.
helped.
I'm just kidding.
And all you did is
shut up.
you just reciprocate that behavior
that's,
to me.
But that's what
and
the
I did it.
That's what the pop community is all
dope.
about, and that's what the Beehive is trying to start with everybody.
Yeah,
that-
promote
that-
the shit out of it.
Stop saying that. You're not trying. You are doing.
You are doing.
Stop
Fuck
fucking
yeah,
saying
dude.
that.
Stop saying
No,
that.
I tell you guys that all the time. Like that's
bring
like, oh, I hate that. Like you're not trying. You are doing.
And you're doing a goddamn good job.
Yeah.
Because I'm following your fucking lead, so don't fuck up.
No, we're following his.
Since we're
shit on
here,
your shoulders, G.
yeah, since we're here, I was gonna say, hey,
cat's
Angel, I
dope.
think I'm done with the podcast yet. So
This guy's no joke. If anybody ever had any questions, how do they? Is there something they holler at you or what?
Nah, I mean,
People, you can help them out or anything like that. I gotta organically find your ass.
Yeah, I mean, you guys. I think people know where to find me. Just at Dre Rock on Instagram. It's the best way to find me. But yeah, man, I'm always happy to help people.
Well, we talk to a lot of people that I tattoo, my clients that come in and out of here. And that's kind of what the show's around, is my clients and their stories and all that shit. And there's a lot of heat around you, man. People talk about you like, who's that Dre guy? Everybody fucking talks about you.
You should say, well,
So-
it's a girl, first of all.
she used to be on the Cosbys.
He's part of that
Fucking Raven Simone.
whatever club you guys call that shit. But no, man, I think it's dope. Get everybody. I love that. I like to watch people grow. So back to the Jade thing, watching her just explode and taking what took me 11 years to get. She does it in like 8 months, man. That's a fucking teacher. That's doing it right. That's what you guys did for me.
Right.
You
Bro, her-
showed me, and I took it right off the bat. Like, how bullshit is that? But it's you taught me.
As much as it means for you to be here, it means that much to me and Angel. I know for sure.
I'm glad,
that
man. That's
as
cool.
when we said that guy's got to have a fucking podcast, because we've heard it.
Well, then you said
we've heard it
you
a
got
few-
to
we
know
hear
this
it all the
Dre
time.
fucking guy.
I want to do a podcast. I want to start a podcast. How do I? And Dre's probably heard it way more times
Right.
than
There's
anybody.
a couple
right?
of episodes, man. We talked about it. Hey,
Right.
who do you think of your friends? And we both like Junior.
And for
Why?
you to run
Why
with
do you
it,
think that is?
because you're a driven guy. You had an interest in it right out of the get go.
Just
You
talky
weren't
talk
you-
guy.
And when you came in, you weren't afraid to open up. And that said everything to a couple of guys that we're still vulnerable.
I think
Sure.
it's because you tattoo your own dick, but
I have.
but what he's saying, yeah.
But we were vulnerable. We,
Yeah.
we still weren't, and we're still not experts. Who's an expert? Joe Rogan, maybe, right?
Yeah.
There's a few of them out
I think
there.
if you think you've mastered, like I said in the last episode, you think you mastered something, you're
They're
done.
not even close, right?
Done. You're done.
So you coming in, opening up, and then I said it before, the second time you came in, it was a game changer.
Yeah.
So
That's
again, we can't thank Highline Tattoo, Highline Fab Shop, everything that you do
All those
has
other
helped our podcast immensely.
Thanks, man.
Yeah.
Well, we
Dude,
appreciate,
there's a fucking sticker
we appreciate
on
you
your
guys.
tattoo
Yeah,
kit
all
right
of us
over
do.
there.
All of us do. We rep your guys' shit, man. I don't.
We
and I
love
don't.
it. We love it.
And I don't like get behind. I had a company approach me, a big one, real big one.
The one you advertised on the first time you came on the podcast.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Could've been that
Please
name.
don't say any names.
No,
please.
we're not. We're not.
I'm just making you work, baby.
You can take out
drill that
episode
out.
52.
You can take out all that
Side of
other
the Beehive
shit.
if you
It's
want
fine.
to check that one out. It's
You
still
can
on.
you can do over this company name if you want. I don't give a fuck. They know who they are. But where was I at? God
that
damn it.
company
That
that
company.
yeah.
Oh yeah. So all I was saying for your thing, it doesn't matter to me who you are, how big you are. This easy, steady. How big you are.
Pause.
I thought you were gonna go with that one.
Yeah.
But this huge company that come to us,
I'm letting you.
it was
finish.
all about. It's all about their bottom line.
That's Beehive humor right there.
That's it.
Follow us on the other. I'm just kidding.
Hit it. Plug the fuck out of it, please.
Anyway,
It doesn't matter who you are. Like to me, there's no.
that's how you prove
Of course,
yourself.
there's rock stars. You're
Right.
like, damn,
Right.
I was super humbled to have Jared on the show. That fucked me up. Same with James Violet. And like some of
Yeah.
these people are like fucking bigger than life to me, you know.
Oh, can we plug him real quick?
But yeah, fuck
James
yeah.
James just released his new album and it's out right now. Go check it out. James Violet on iTunes, all that, anywhere that you listen to music.
That G dropped
that
album
that last
the night our podcast released with it.
video he put out for the last song is his single, I guess you could say, right?
Crush.
That shit
Fucking
is-
whole album is
is-
sick, bro.
is the craziest video I've ever seen in my life.
It's dope.
It's dope.
He
as
made
fuck.
that
You've got to check it out.
by himself, dude.
Yeah.
This,
Yeah, it's
this
good
dude's a
stuff.
monster, bro. You got to get him on your show.
And I turned it off. And I laid in bed and the it was in my head. I'm like, motherfucker.
Dude, it's fucking stupid catchy.
Yep.
If you haven't heard the whole album, you got to check that album out. And I'm
Yeah.
not. I don't. Same with this other company. I don't plug anything I don't believe in. Seriously, even if it's big money, and that was a big step. That could have been gnarly for me, man. That could have been
Right.
it. That was it. That was what we needed, and we didn't feel it at all, man. It was. They came here. It was a big deal. Big deal. Scared the shit out of me, but it wasn't right, man. It didn't line up. There was no.
Yeah.
If you. It's all about your angle. It's your angle, man.
It's always about the angle of the dangle.
Always, bro. But so I only plug shit I believe in. Man.
Yeah.
Even that shit, we don't even use it anymore just because of that. So yeah, you get what you give. We don't get in life what we want. We get in life
Right.
what we are.
Yep.
But yeah, that Violet shit's dope. It's just you guys check his shit out, man. That was humbling as hell. We will totally get him in touch with you guys. That dude's talented, and he's like a
Right.
kid. He's so young, and
22, 20, 23?
I think he's
He
23.
was on The Voice.
Is he single?
No, 21. He just turned 21.
21. Yeah,
So
21.
he
Is he single? Anyway, go
dude,
ahead.
have you look him. He's a good looking motherfucker.
Can I
well, we're
can I
not-
change my man crush? My one?
For him?
Yes.
I think I might change from Rock to James Violet.
Jamie V's
God,
he's a gangster.
Yo, but that's
That dude,
wait, hold on.
He let the
That's
hair
crazy
down.
because that guy is like right around the corner.
he does. Lives right here in Syracuse.
Should I just call him real quick?
Just call him, bro.
That's illegal, I think, in these terms, right?
Go ahead.
He's an adult. We're fine.
That's like
Yeah.
your wife will say,
dude,
Over there. I can't
somebody-
your wife will say, hey, you get one pass, right? And the one pass is when she approves the pass is somebody you'll never fuck, right?
Right. Yeah.
So
touche.
if you're telling us your man crush is around the corner, I don't think that
Standards
counts
are
there,
low.
bud.
I mean, it might happen.
let's hit him up on the thing. That's for real. Because this dude, we got
He's gonna come on.
Let's see if we can do it.
See if you will.
I piss so bad.
Go pee.
Go pee.
That's part of the podcast for the other side of the Beehive.
You can pee.
It's your. How come you can't hold it?
Because I'm little.
Have you had kids before?
oh, that's
Don't touch me, dude.
There we go.
Wait, why are we calling
This
him?
is James Violet.
I forgot you have his number.
If you'll answer,
Did you guys
Why are we gonna tell him?
I didn't.
we're just gonna.
We're just gonna
whatever.
call him and say what's up. Maybe he'll answer. Maybe he won't. He's a busy guy.
There, let me talk if he answers.
Your call has been.
Shit.
He's probably with.
So he was on The Voice, right? You
Yeah.
know his story.
He's probably with Simon Cowell.
Kid's so fucking goddamn talented. It's unbelievable to me. But yeah, he does all his own shit, all his own everything. Does everything himself, like with his homie, whatever. But he's just low key dude doing his thing. One of the most charismatic humans I've ever met in my life, and he's a kid, man.
Yeah.
You think you do rock stardom
Doesn't
kind
that
of shit?
suck, though?
That'd be tough, bro.
As a
to grow up like that.
Oh, how old we are, according
Right.
to Dre. When I see when I see a kid that does art or does whatever, whether it's singing, play, I mean, being a musician or whatever, when I see them be
Or whatever.
so goddamn
Downplay
talented,
yourself. You're a musician.
I just go, fuck, man. Why did I waste so much time and
Dude,
other
do it now.
things when I could? When I was playing drums, there was this band, and I want to shout them out if you don't
Do it.
mind.
Fuck anything you
They're
wanna
called
say.
Advent Horizon. These kids, I think the oldest one
Are they still
is
killing
like
it?
Oh yeah, I think the oldest one is like 26. They're all kids, and they opened for us a long time ago at Liquid Joe's. And we were gonna go there. I mean, we got there. These guys were opening for us. These guys went on stage and they had they had suits on with the elbow patches.
That's dope.
And I was looking at them and I said, what are this? And by the way, they know me. I know them. I've told them this many times. I looked at him and I said, fuck, man, what are these kids gonna sing? And then they played the first song when they break into like some kind of a rush bridge with like the drums and the guitar and they're just banging it. And dude, my jaw just went boom.
They're kids. They're like 17-year-old, 18-year-old
after
dudes.
that, I was like, well, I can't follow that. And I'm more of a showman. Like if back when I used to play, I used to stand on my drums.
You're a
and
shower,
jump
not a
and-
grower.
Yeah, I used to sing and throw drumsticks in the air and
You had
jump and do
fun.
all that. Yeah,
You had fun.
But this guy was technical. This
Right.
kid was like, first of all, back then he looked like Harry Potter. He had short hair with glasses on, and it would bother me because he started playing, and every now and then he would like move his glasses.
Dope,
And I'm like,
that's
just
dope.
get context. But the way he
So
ended up
dope.
playing, I want him.
Sorry.
I want him to go see them with me. I think they're working on shit. I haven't seen him in a while.
Dude, let's get him on the show.
But dude, these guys were like when they played, and I was just like, hold. And ever since that, every single gig I try to go. Even my wife loves them, which is kind of hard for us to be following the same kind of music.
Are they hard, like rocky? Like what kind of shit are they?
They're kind of poppy. The biggest
Poppy?
biggest influence
Poppy.
biggest influence on the singer is Rush. So he's
Whoa,
got that
dude.
kind of a
Damn, some
Living
shit.
Getty
in the
lit, yeah.
limelight.
That's hard shit to follow.
They
dude.
also have,
Fuck.
dude. They better fucking give me some tickets next
For
time.
real. Let's get 'em on the show.
They
That'd be
have,
dope.
They have this other band, same people. They have this other band called Shuffle, and they play in weddings. They play in parties.
Same
and
people,
they-
two things.
And they played.
That's dope.
They played Pink Floyd, Rush. They played all those Led Zeppelin, and to the very smallest detail.
And those dudes are who inspired you.
Well, being inspired, like you say, like when I saw the kid, the drummer,
Yeah.
he was like barely 21. I'm in my late 20s. I'm like, fuck, man, this fucking
It's
kid.
real.
And then he comes to me after I play. He's like, holy shit, dude. I mean, I'm not gonna say what he said because I'm not gonna tune my own button. But I'm like,
You never
You're
would.
telling me? I'm like, dude, you. And we were both like, no, but you. And then he was like, no, but yeah, but
That's
you.
reciprocity,
and
bro.
just, dude, those
That's
guys
how it
are
works.
fucking
Sounds like the gayest conversation I've ever heard.
Seriously,
It's
that's
like,
how it
oh,
works.
you're the
I
greatest.
thought-
No,
I thought-
you're the greatest.
I thought we were into like,
that's-
calling man crushes to live close to us.
That's how I was when you came here. When I met you, that's no shit, man. Both of you. When I met you guys too, went to your studio. It's like, holy fuck, man. I feel like I met some celebrity shit. I'm like, this is fucking. I was tripping. I was holding it back big time. Like, and then I met you, and it was even more of that. And
That's kind of cool, though.
so when you do that, people do it back to you. They feel
Right.
the same way. He's
Well,
doing the
good-
same thing to me.
Good
'cause
people do.
vulnerable. Yeah, if
And
you're
it's
fucked,
just-
you can see right through that shit.
Like
You can feel it.
Just like having that chick from the radio, man.
She was dope,
were
dude.
Stoked, dude. And the fact that
What was
she
her name again?
Becca Hayes.
Becca Hayes.
She was dope.
And
I
the-
watched that show.
And the fact that she came out and she's also a podcaster, so she knows how this works.
She was chill.
And she's just like she's nonstop, but she's like throwing jokes. I mean, we loved it, and
It was fluid.
we have other people that are coming to the show, and him and I were like, we can barely wait, man.
You got- yeah.
We got some good names.
You guys just wait. We
You got no
some-
name drop
We
yet,
got
dude?
something
No,
big
dude.
coming on, dude.
That was us with Violet. A
something
couple of guys
big.
we've had were like, fuck. We couldn't even say anything because there'd be an entourage following his ass over
Yeah.
here.
No, we
You're getting that, dude. You love it. That fucking dude's a beast. That's how that started. So
Yeah.
Love it, dude.
you got some crazy shit coming though, for real?
Yeah. We got a couple guys that are
Fuck, man, dope.
in fact, we'll go as far as saying one of them is gonna be on site. It's not gonna be in our studio.
We're gonna do it.
Little Zoom
We're
thing.
gonna do no.
We're gonna go to their
Oh, got you. Dude, that's dope too.
their
though.
habitat.
Going to that, yeah. That's the thing. I think that's cool. Going to people like
Dude,
that.
I always and I talk
then
about this a million
they're
times.
chill, right?
I love camping. I love camping. I get on the side by side, me and the family, me,
Fucking
the wife, and the kids.
intense.
Just go out, be in nature.
Yeah.
I thought you were gonna say naked.
I've always said, dude, the shit we have, even our first equipment, let's do a podcast in the fucking woods.
Oh yeah.
Why not, dude? Take it anywhere you want. If you can record it, you can get home and load it. It doesn't fucking matter. You just need
You
power.
guys can.
Well, we can too.
Shit's
I
hard.
actually-
I just don't know how to do any of that.
Well, we can do it. We can go anywhere. I
Shit's
actually did a podcast from Liberty Park in my car.
Yeah, in his car.
Did you get shot at, G?
No, I did a whole hour by myself,
Just talking to random people?
and I just wanted to try it. I was like, "Yo, I want to do this." So
just talking to people.
no, just by myself.
I had no
Oh,
idea
just
that
sitting
was
there.
a lot lizard pickups fucking parking lot.
Dude, you go
Welcome
around
back to Lot Lizards.
interviewing people walking around there.
No,
you'd
No,
fucking,
he was
like
just
we-
in his car. I
You'd
think
have
he was
a fucking
masturbating.
show in
But
it.
he pulled out a whole,
Probably.
a whole show about
Watching
it.
joggers and dogs. Oh, yeah.
Dre, stop that.
But no, we said it. You can take a fucking
James
phone.
Violet?
You can take a phone and
Oh, yeah.
record it
Yeah.
and upload it.
Fuck, you guys, yeah. You guys are crazy.
In fact, we were just and I'm
so
and I'm
cool.
gonna say this just because we haven't even reached out yet. But there was a kid that we used to work with that he knows the owner of that haunted house in
That what is
Fear
it?
Factory?
No, the one in Twilla.
Twilla.
Asylum 49.
this-
Yeah.
Shout out.
The owner, he's like, yeah, I used
They're
to work
Of the
at
fucking crazy.
building.
I was
Yeah.
born in that hospital.
Yeah, dude, that's a fucking
What?
hospital.
God damn.
I knew it was a
Okay,
hospital.
she's not that old.
Bored.
She's not that old. She's only 18.
I was born in that hospital.
Really?
Asylum 49.
Yeah.
You're literally 49 years old.
I
It
was
wasn't called
born.
that, right?
It's not that old.
You're half a century old.
You just got. You've been standing,
Fuck, he is
he's
chewing
been
your ass
standing
up.
there the whole time.
You got
My back's
balls,
been
bro.
killing me.
I know.
What are we at?
She's so cute. That's my beautiful wife that
I love
gets
it.
zero credit for anything.
You're
And
always asking me for
she does
time.
everything on the show.
Does that not bug you?
What?
I have the worst, and I love it now that the road
The
sits
touching
right
thing?
here. No, okay. I like the buttons. I like to press the buttons. It's a problem.
Yeah, we know.
I understand.
On that?
No, on that.
That's why I don't have a clicky pen.
I enjoy it, but I also
No,
like
no,
to
but
know
we-
recording time where we're sitting. It's,
Sure.
I don't know. I don't fucking know why.
It's your
I
control,
just-
man. It's your brain.
He just asked me, what are we on?
It's your categorizing brain, bro.
come
Let's go.
on,
Oh no, it wasn't like that.
on,
I do it on my
Justin.
own podcast.
Well, we gotta wrap it up. I gotta get home for
No.
supper.
Fuck this.
That's
We're
just
out.
insane. we gotta
I'll,
wrap it
I'll
up.
take my check.
That's your categorizing brain, dude. That's cool. That's just, everybody's needed.
I-
Her name's Suda. Bring us some food out.
Dude, fuck, shout out their food. God
dude.
damn.
Yo, the wings. Have you
I've
tried the wings?
never been there, dude, till
wings?
that night. That shit
The
was.
wings are bomb.
What do
their
you
food
call
was
me?
fucking great.
I didn't know you were going out. You drove right by our house.
So what happened? Why didn't we call him? Because we were already.
Well, it doesn't matter. You drove right by my house.
You know
No,
why?
there's a
Because
reason.
This is a show. You know what I mean? Like, oh, this
They
is
were-
someone
they
else.
were-
This is a pod
We were at a
Hey,
wedding.
look, check
or-
this out. No, they were at
We're at a wedding.
RIP.
Our daughters.
Yeah,
Oh yeah,
they were at Sky.
DJing.
Sky. Shout out Sky.
It was
Oh,
Sky
okay.
that you were at, right?
Hey,
Sky Club.
I'm just breaking your balls.
It's cool.
I'm
My
just
daughter
gonna
works
leave
there.
all.
We'll be DJing again. I think October 17th. Maybe we can all go on a date there.
Be dope.
On a date.
Well, I'm,
just-
I'm
I'd go
sure
see
you're
it.
tattooing, so
Yeah, you were saying something Saturday or some bands or something.
Yeah,
we
this
never got to
band
the
on
end of that.
Saturday. It's at the Royal.
Are we're probably not able to do anything. Fuck, I can't do anything.
That's Royal Bliss's club.
Dude, they're
Yeah.
dope as fuck live, dude. Those dudes are psycho.
They
You know
are
what's funny?
very-
Here's how
Fuck, they're
here's how
talented.
shitty I am. Back when I was playing,
Oh, yeah.
I opened for
If
them.
you down yourself
Listen,
one more
he
time,
opened
I'm
for-
shutting your
I
fucking
opened
mic
for
off.
them a bunch of times.
You're badass, bro.
I don't know a song they play.
Really?
Yeah, you know why? You know what? You know,
Because you're in the
you-
moment, dude. You ain't in the crowd. You're working.
I've always said it, and
You're working.
I hate saying it like this. Is the last thing I want to do is like, oh yeah, I used to do this shit. But like when I was playing, every time I went to play, I was working.
Right. Same with this.
Right.
So
I won't remember a
it's-
fucking word of
so-
this.
So instead of enjoying the band that was before me, I
Yeah.
was like, is my shit ready to go? Is my microphone plugged in? Do I have new batteries?
You want to
Where are
give
my drumsticks?
the
My
best of
drumstick
you to
is-
them.
Yeah.
That's all.
And as soon as they're done, I'm already carrying my bass. I'm like,
Sure.
As soon as they're off, my shit's going in. Same thing when I get done. I'm not enjoying like, oh yeah, thank you,
No.
good job. You're like five. I'm taking shit off the stage.
You
I'm like,
working, baby.
Am I ready? Is that part mine? Is it his? Do I help you to make things faster? I mean, I open for Saliva,
It's fucking dope.
and I didn't listen to him.
Well, the same. It'd be just the opposite. It's the same for bands coming up underneath you. It's the same way. They're working. The guy. So I met the lead singer.
What did you say? You opened for Saliva?
Yeah.
Pause.
That is a pause moment.
That's a big pause. That's a big pause.
I opened for them.
But anyway,
So they probably know your shit because they can chill and go watch.
You want me to
As a fan, you're still a fan.
can I tell my story?
But you're
about
working.
about the Saliva
yeah,
guy?
yeah. You ready for this one?
So
This is a
listen to
good
this,
one.
okay? So we opening for Saliva. Saliva goes,
Fuck, they're badass.
and so we're in the middle of our well, after we get done with our set, I'm bringing my stuff down. This random guy walks to me and he goes, "Hey, what's your name?" And I say, "Oh, my name is Angel. I have this podcast." No, I'm just kidding. This is a long time ago. and they're like, "Oh, cool." He said the guys from the Saliva guys that were coming in and out, they told me I should come watch you play, but I missed you.
This is the lead singer.
No, it was just a random guy.
Oh, okay. Sorry,
And I
sorry,
said,
sorry.
"Oh, well, so who are you?" And he goes, I can't remember his name. I'm so and so. I'm Saliva's drum tech.
Dope.
And the guys from Saliva told me I should come and see you, but as soon as I got here, you were done.
Shit.
Fuck, dude. I was like,
Dude, get
"Damn,
back
dude."
into it, man. I'm living proof of doing you.
I talk about this all the time.
Do you fuck if you can
us
hear it in your
two-
heart. It's
us
fucking
two, we've never played together, but we always talk. What if? Because
There's no what if.
he's got the
You do
equipment.
it.
I
Do
have
it.
the equipment.
I would kill to hear
I
it.
got thousands of dollars on
Let me
parts
sing.
and drum sets.
I can sing.
Let me
too.
sing the songs.
Can I back up?
What's up?
He did it.
You can
Do
play.
you have a good woo-wah? Let's hear.
No, you do your horse again. Do your horse again.
No. We got to get that on recording before we take off, please.
Like I can do whatever.
Damn, dude.
Your horse again.
Do your horse. Do your horse.
Highway run to
Yo.
the midnight sun. We're gonna do this shit.
Do what?
Hey, I'm telling you.
I'm serious. Music. I'm a psycho music guy. I don't play it,
We've talked about this.
so I'm a better fan.
Talk about this, because I want to be a fan of this.
Yo,
But
hit
between
it.
the two of us, we
Just the
found
two
at
of us.
tattooing,
Yes.
right? Tattooing me, we found a love for 80s metal, 80s
Totally.
hair metal, right?
Totally.
And we went back and forth for 2 or 3 hours, and we both looked at each other. And, well, this
Almost
is This is a
simultaneously.
podcast right here.
Yeah. Like,
With
dude, we
all of
wasted
the knowledge that we've had
this
over
material.
80s hair metal, why aren't we doing a podcast?
Since you're doing this, I want to talk to you about something. Last episode you did with this
Dude, I'm
guys.
serious. That'd be dope as
I would
fuck.
too.
Last episode you did with these guys, you were talking about you wanted to do a podcast with kids. How? But you don't have to. But when you said that, I was like, first of all, I won't do it. I won't take your idea. Well, that's why I haven't heard what you want to do. But I thought, because I don't have kids.
I thought you had kids.
No, fuck no. That's
Oh
this guy.
shit. Yeah, I know you do.
But
Ten.
how cool would it be for me to interview kids?
No, dude, that should be dope.
So-
Their fucking crazy ass head.
Yeah, right?
well,
But it's
the
total-
way you put it
I
that
even
way,
have the name for it.
yeah, we've
What?
already figured this out, right?
Let me play with your kids.
Let me play with the kids.
That's great. Now we're going to jail.
The conversation starts. Chris Hansen's all, "Hey, Angel,
Why don't you
why
sit
don't you
down?"
have a seat?
So, you want to
Hey,
back?
why do you got condoms and wine coolers in that bag?
No. Enjoy,
Let me play with your kids."
enjoy your pizza. Enjoy
Yo,
your
what,
pizza.
what happened to Chris Hansen, man?
Dude, he's dope as fuck. He's still killing it. He's doing it.
He got in trouble, didn't he?
I don't know.
No.
We gotta get rid of all these pedophiles, though, man.
He don't look
Well, then
so
bring
hot
him
right
back.
now.
Yeah, for real.
There's only one crime you definitely getting shot in the head for
Yeah, you should.
immediately without even asking questions here, and that's that bullshit. Fuck a bunch
Yep.
of that.
No, but
Especially in front of the parents.
I actually thought it'd be cool because I don't have kids, so they can teach me something. You know what I mean? Like, hey,
Dude, that kid thing you hollered out, I
But
thought that was dope as fuck.
We
But I
talked
don't know what
about
your
it.
idea. You don't have to tell me, but I don't even know what your
I think
idea
it's
is.
cool.
When you
We
said it, I'm
talked
like,
about it, and Angel's like, "Did you hear what Dre said on that last podcast?" And without him saying anything, I'm like, "The fucking kids podcast, dude, you're on to something. You're
Everything
onto
you
something."
do is onto something. That's the thing with this dude.
Pause.
Because if it's
Sorry
nothing,
about that.
if nothing like
You're
what
in-
I'm thinking, then I will do it.
You're
The only weird thing will be like, hey, Hi, I'm Angel. Here's
Hi,
your
and
kid.
that's it. Yeah,
you
it's
can just
over.
leave him there. I'll let you know when I'm done.
You said it last time. You like to create. You like to, dude. You're horribly underrated.
But think
I
about
think.
how easy it would be. You have how many friends that have kids?
Yeah, man.
Right? Interview your kids, interview other kids.
I'll do
Just-
it. I'll do it with you.
Stupid, just the dumbest, chill questions. Like,
Yeah.
and the answers you would get fucking blow your
Because
mind.
kids are honest, man,
Yeah,
and
that's
that's
That's what it is.
Right.
That's a perspective that
Exactly.
we haven't received, right?
Right.
There's no podcast out here where it's like these kids are giving their perspective on things, and I feel like that's honestly a perspective that we need to see because that's our future.
Right.
And if we're fucking this shit up, we need to know what we're fucking up,
Totally agree.
and we need to correct this shit,
Right.
right?
Never too old to learn and never too young to teach. That thing where the kids, you heard the story of the 8-year-old kid in the back of the car. It's a long story. I'll shorten it. That
Long story long. Thanks, Dre.
long story long. The kid, you can learn. We learn more from the honesty brain, which is. I got two of them quick, but the first one is this is my grandpa's badge. I always hold my grandpa's badge. He's dope. He's in my necklace. My hero.
Yeah,
But
I heard that too.
he's dead. He's a fucking. I love that dude. He taught me everything I know. So I go to his office. He was the chief of police for Royce City Police Department for fucking like 42 years. Command sergeant major in the military. Like, this is where I get my drive from. Police
Right.
chief. He's just a dope ass dude. Police chief badge. So I go to his office with him. Like, we just hanging out at work with him. He used to let us hang out there. And his secretary comes up. She was honestly, I don't know, 450, 500 pounds. Unbelievably large woman. As a child, I know no different. I don't see any of that. Like,
Right.
I just ignorantly poked her in the belly when she walked up, and I said, "Gal, you're fat." Dude, I'll never forget this. I was like 5. This fucked me up. Like, big time, still does. Like, I felt so bad. I had no idea. It's to this day, from years ago as I was an adult, still really bothered her, ruined her life, like made her feel, you don't realize the weight your words have, right?
Right.
And I'm a loudmouth.
Especially from an honest kid.
The weight your words have.
It's
I've-
real.
I've told the
It's
story.
not what we say, it's how we say it. What are you saying?
You said the weight words have.
It's true.
Yo,
What did I do?
Because you were talking about fat people. You said the weight
Oh,
of the
fuck.
word.
Pun. Sorry about the pun.
Yo,
See, I'm
but
not even that smart.
when
I,
I
don't
was-
even think, I'm so honest.
I've told the story.
Sorry.
I've told the story
I'm a
on,
fucking
on the
idiot.
podcast that back when I came here and I started living my life here, I still have the customs and the way to do things
From Mexico.
From Mexico here. So if someone gains weight, I will tell them, dude, you've gotten fat. And I remember I was working with this girl.
It's weird.
Whose sister I've worked with before, and when this girl showed me a photo of her sister, I was like, dude, she's gotten fat. And she looked at me, she goes, I'm gonna say that. I'm gonna tell her you said that. And in me, I'm like, yeah, you should, because she's gotten fat.
It's real.
You know, but back home,
sad.
She's like,
back
I'm
home, you
pregnant.
know, you're skinny, you're fat, you're bald, he's gay. You know what I
Right.
mean? So
That's my wife.
How come he got the gay? No, it's stupid. It's
'Cause he knows.
they're words, man. It's just words, but man, it can fuck people up.
but that's what
So
I'm saying.
bizarre.
Yeah. So
Now more than ever.
it's just weird. Now that you mentioned that, I'm like, yeah, I've done that.
Yeah, dude. And the other one is the kid driving in this car with his mom and dad. They're in Jersey. They're going under. If you've been on the East Coast, there's so many low bridges everywhere you go on the throughways, and they're in this thing, and there's this huge line of cars just waiting, like stacked up. The freeway's all jacked up. Cops walking to each car, and he stops at each car, tells them what's going on. He gets to this car. There's an 8-year-old kid in the back seat sleeping. There's the mom in the passenger seat. Dad's driving, and he's like, cop tells the dudes what's happening. There's a semi stuck under the bridge with a dozer on it, and they can't figure out how to get it out. They have engineers flying in from here and this, and they're figuring this thing out. All these adults and high-ranking people in the state trying to figure out how to get this shit unstuck, and we got a huge traffic jam. Little kid wakes up in the back seat and tries to chime in, asks the cop, like, what's going on out there? Dad. This goes back to your thing. Stops him. Hey, don't worry about it, kids. It's adult shit, whatever. Kids, he's curious, right? He wants to know what's up. We can learn everything from kids, man. He goes back to sleep, whatever. Cops there, because they're the last car in like a 3-hour line. And the cop, he wakes up again. He's like, sir, please, can you tell me what's going on? And the cop's like, I got this. Don't worry about it. Roll his window down. He rolls his window down. And the cop directly to the kid says, you know, look, this is the problem. Tells him the problem. We're stuck under the bridge and blah, blah, blah. Told the whole problem. One 8-year-old kid fixes the problem and asks the cop, he didn't say yo. He's like,
Yo, my dude.
yo, G. It's back when they rolled down windows, for Christ's sake.
What color was this kid?
gnarly
Just to
punchline.
distinguish what he really said.
Have you seen that?
He says to that cop, been there 3 hours. He's like, did anybody just let the air out of the tires of the semi? just back it up. Like, Dre. Cop calls on the radio ahead, and he's like, yo, did we let the air? They say, yo, we let the air out of the tires? Motherfucker, they let the air out of the tires. That truck drives away. Just fix. The 8-year-old kid solves the problem, right? So it is. It's the simplicity of that brain is sick, and you could capture that shit.
Yeah.
That's unclouded bullshit, unclouded judgment. There's no judgment. They don't see colors. They don't see fucking.
I took my stepson to a restaurant
That's
one
dope.
time. Also, another story I've said on the podcast.
You can learn a lot.
And we showed up and we were the first ones in there, but this was like a Mongolian food place, which kind of looked
so good.
But it
Shit's
looked
dope.
old, you know, like very
Was
old.
it a buffet?
And we were the first ones in, and then we walked in and we were holding out my stepson, which by the way he just turned 21.
You just told me you
last
didn't
night.
have any kids, bro.
Stepson.
Well,
Okay.
Anyway,
bad.
so I
My
walk
bad.
in and
Derail.
he looks at it. He goes, "Is this?" Like, they were taking us to our table. We're the only ones there, and he goes, "Is this place open?" And we're like, "Yeah, they're gonna take us to our table." And as he's walking, he's looking around. He goes, "Why does it look like he's going out of business?" We're like,
How fucking real is that, right? How real is that?
we're like,
So
"God
don't
damn, dude."
take that shot, right? Take that.
Yeah.
I love that criticism with what I do. I live for it. I do. I love the no's. All that no's I'm getting for. I've hit up so many people for
time you bring your fucking
sponsorships
Yeah,
to help try to sponsor the show. I'm not like
You're not
desperately
pushing
searching
Yeah.
for it.
right.
But I'm asking people I love and respect with my heart. You all know who you are that have said no. And I thrive in the no, man. Like, just keep telling me no. Like,
Right.
just being honest. Like, this place is fucking old. You know, they say this shit people need to hear. Like,
yeah,
Well,
with zero, nothing behind it.
yeah.
There's nothing to what I'm saying. I'm simply saying this is old, or, you know, sorry, this is a no, or I get fueled in that no, man.
bringing back
I love
that Kingdom show that I watch, they said something on there that sticks in my mind. He was looking for sponsorship as a fighter. Excuse me. And he says, well, this is what I'm worth. This is what I need. And you better jump on it now, because later you're not going to be able to afford me.
It's dope. That's
It's
real.
the same thing, right?
It's
Get
totally
me now.
real.
Get me now.
Yeah.
Because I tell you what, later.
That's why I'm loving the
Yep.
no's. I love them.
Right.
And the people know who they are. And
Yeah.
it's so minute, and it's simply, I don't even care.
All those
I'll
people
pay.
that burned, they're like,
only
well, fuck
reason-
that guy now.
The only reason I can't pay for this no more is I don't have a fucking job. No. So these episodes from my heart this man cost me money, man. He's so fucking good. That's why the show is what it is. I can blab on a mic all day. It's you guys that are so talented that make it so crazy cool. So I'm looking for help I just want to break even and pay for my drizzy, and we're good to go. I'm not looking to gain from this. That's going to come organically.
You enjoy it.
Trying to break even.
You enjoy it as a hobby right now, right?
Totally. It's fun.
This is something you look forward to.
Yes, very much.
So we've also said this. Yo, if we just break even,
That's all you need,
that's
bro.
fucking all we need.
And
And,
if you're having
whatever
fun-
comes on top, that's just plus.
Right. Pause. Was that a pause?
That's a pause. Yeah.
Dre,
That's a
fucking
big pause.
tell me something.
So
Hey,
Junior
always do that, huh?
Junior is a busy guy, and he has I don't want to be disrespectful, but he has another interview after this one, so we gotta kind
We
of
gotta wrap this up.
wrap it
Oh,
up.
dude,
God
come
damn
here.
it.
Look
Is
at
it-
this fucking
is it like 10 minutes?
Short.
Yeah.
That's
10 minutes. Okay.
Hollywood, right? We've never done that to a
Damn.
guest.
Hey,
So we still got 10 minutes though, right?
Yes.
Okay. God, thank you.
Hey, we don't.
Well, I would say
Is
5.
it still on or
5. Yeah.
still on? Okay. And it's in Canada, so
Out of Canada.
we got a weird time thing.
Podcast,
Hey,
podcast.
Hey,
Do you-
please
do-
tell me you're
do
gonna
your
go.
thing.
Yeah, hey, you need some more beer, eh?
Don't you know?
Yeah. Hey, hoser.
Saskatchewan.
Please call me a please
Yo,
call him a hoser.
one of my favorite things that have happened here on this table is when she was talking about your guys' tattoo artist, and then she wanted to say we like the fact that they're local, and she said loco or like
Loco.
loca, and then you turned around to the camera and said fucking loca, eh? And dude, I fucking lost it.
Did I nail it?
That's
no.
a clip
Oh,
right
dude.
there. Yeah.
Fucking loco. I nailed that. Thanks to my Mexican homies.
Badass.
Oh, we don't want to hold you.
She was
That's
in, but yeah,
dope.
you do your
We
thing.
don't want to hold
No,
you up.
you ain't
So
holding me
we
up.
understand it.
You guys ain't hold me up. We just have one more other thing, and
So where can they catch you guys?
You want to do it? You want me to?
Probably
as
both
a
chime in
unit,
right
as a
here.
unit, do it together.
Right.
See
Well,
if
now
you can
we
flow.
changed
So
our shit, so
we've
it's
we've
easy.
changed
Send
everything.
it.
So if you
From
need to find us,
scratch.
you can find
just
us
in.
at From Scratch.
On the next
Pecker in the
shout out, Stress Becker. Fucking straight
Oh
up.
yeah.
Yeah. So
Justin's leaving with that. Go ahead.
yeah. So if you
Hit
need
it.
to find us, Facebook,
You will find them.
Instagram, YouTube, the other side of the Beehive. It's just the other side of the Beehive.
YouTube, fucking Apple,
'Cause we
fucking
used to be
everywhere.
in one we were podcast, and the other one we were pod. The other one, there's like it's the other side of the Beehive: YouTube, Facebook, and Instagram.
You will find them.
Yeah. Look us up.
They are not hard to find.
Give us a follow.
You guys are pioneers up in this shit.
We are absolutely.
For me, you're a big pioneer for me.
We're absolutely stoked you had us, man.
Thanks for
good
having.
time.
Thanks for having me. Thanks for coming.
And
Pause.
this
Pause.
what you've got going on here.
Oh.
You have an empire right here, brother.
Thanks,
We're
man.
so proud of you. So proud of you.
I don't have that without help.
And
you-
also
you guys help me
part
out.
of the
I
pop
appreciate
unity
it.
now. So
I'm down. Whatever that
let's do this
says.
happen. It's all a family. You want to come down? We'll come down.
Dope.
Dre can stay out. I mean, cool.
Yo, Dre, what's up? You ain't invited.
No, let's do this.
Check
let's
this
do
fucking
this on
cat
our
out.
We should do this more often. That's
Yeah.
what I'm trying to say.
Right.
Anytime, man.
Anytime.
You guys are my homies.
Thank you, brother.
And this guy brought it all together. Dre, you're fucking incredible, bro.
Thank you. Thank you.
I thought it was said Dre. You're fucking up.
I'm so I'm intense. I'm too
Or am I gonna
intense.
fire you?
So, Dre, you're fucking up. We'll see you on the next
I'm
episode.
very. If you guys don't listen, you gotta watch this. I'm an intense person. I'm very intense. I don't mean to be. I'm actually really chill, but I come across as I'm some whatever.
We didn't talk about you farting in front of your wife, but go ahead. Take us out. Take us out.
I'm just gonna shout back out Ryan Rally as our sponsor, man.
Right, yeah.
Dude's dope. He's our first sponsor, Ryan Rally Trucking. We'll get his Insta up here, his IG. But shout out to him, man. They're trucker. He's a trucker. This dude is a beast. You got to look his shit up. Their trucks are beautiful. But shout out to Ryan Rally Trucking.
To the other side of the Beehive, too.
They can move anything, do anything.
Cover you.
These guys, you got to check these guys out. You got to check all these guys out. You can see their shit. It's right here.
Yep. It's
Right
all
there?
here.
Drizzy's is right here. Once again, Dre, you can't take unless we don't need him.
Right here.
That's so stupid, I know.
Great.
Everybody succeeds, man. That's just the way it is.
All right, Justin wants to go, so.
Influence is always greater than authority.
We should do a clip like and every time Justin looks at the time.
Or squirts hand sanitizer.
Well, why do you think I went to the bathroom? I had to pee. I just washed my hands.
It's like in your pocket, like in a goopy
It's a
fucking
very
shit.
nice bathroom, right?
Beautiful bathroom.
Hey, before we go, just
Yo.
one thing fast. Let's just say, okay, this just an example. If I had to poop, do you expect me to go to the gas station?
You're totally cool in there.
Okay, cool.
I expect you to go to the gas station.
You're not. He won't go in the
This is
bathroom
not your
again.
Anyway, go ahead. Take us out.
Instagram, Highline_Tattoo, and on YouTube, Let's Go Podcast with Junior Hammond. Be sure to subscribe, man. I can't say enough about Junior. He's killing it. Erica Hammond,
is.
thank you so much for just being awesome.
She's it. We all know that. She makes all this happen.
Cool.
Fab shops, all kinds of shit. They'll find us.
Yeah.
He helps me do everything. She helps me do everything. They help me do everything from the start. So thanks everybody in the entire world for listening. We love you so much. Peace.